What is up, my friend? What is up, my friends? Rob Fury, television specialist here at Streamily.com, and I want to welcome you to the Metal Gear Solid Cast Signing! Woo-hoo!
You want to give him a sneak?
First off,
Snake!
What?
Snake, can you hear me? Snake! Snake!
Snake!
Snake!
I love how Lori's like, what'd you say?
Hi, Lori, it's okay.
I think Lori got muted.
But yeah, she's muted because she's talking to her IG. But ladies and gentlemen, I would like to go around and introduce all the fantastic people that we have here at our panel signing right now. First off, I want to mention the fantastic gentleman with the pinstriped jacket and the amazing hair, Quinton Flynn!
Hello, everybody. Now it's time for
Thank you.
L'Oreal to let her rip.
Next up, I want to introduce the man that is so stoic, but yet again has a fantastic background, Christopher Randall!
Hello.
Hi, everyone. Actually, I'm going to turn off my air conditioner so you can hear me.
Oh, we can hear you perfectly fine.
Come on, pull yourself together.
Next up, hey Laurie, you come. I hope she can hear me. Next up, she's not a boss, but the boss, Laurie Allen. She's on her IG. She muted all of us.
She's such a boss, she's not even concerning herself.
Not at all.
Oh, that's
She's a
okay.
serious boss.
She'll come
She's
around.
like, yeah, she'll be like, did you talk to me?
Exactly.
The boss doing boss things.
All right, and here in the studio, we're gonna start from my right, and we're gonna go all the way over. First off, we have the man with the hair that, man, Johnny Bravo would be totally jealous of. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Keaton! Look at that. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, brand new to the Metal Gear Solid cast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Globetrotter for today, Jim Pella!
Yeah, Jim.
He was chatting everywhere before he got here.
He was.
So, yeah.
He doesn't even know what time zone he's in.
I have no idea. But I'm gonna...
Hey, Jim.
Next up, we have a man that takes no stuff from anybody else and has a sweet voice while doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Ade!
As you can see, age hasn't slowed us down one bit.
That's right.
Next up, this man needs no introduction, but yet again, I'm doing an introduction anyway. The man that has an eye patch that probably stinks because he's been using it for decades to kick butt. Ladies and gentlemen, David Hayter!
Hey, David Hayter. Hi, everyone on my IG. Nice to see you.
Everyone on Chris's IG.
Hello, we got another one. We're gonna add you. We ain't done with you.
I'm here.
We're coming. Next up, we have the fashionista extraordinaire. I love how she perked up like yes.
Well, you said the word.
Must be talking about me.
And the one that literally you fall asleep to or wake up to her fantastic voice, Jason Velasquez!
Good to be with you.
And last and not least, all the way from the fantastic, beautiful, tropical place of Hawaii, the surfer, Debbie May West!
Meryl!
Nice hat.
I am
Hawaii,
sweating
man.
just from the announcement.
I know, it's a lot of work.
But with that, let me put a little background music in the back because, you know, this is how we do. Oh, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are now with the cast of Metal Gear Solid. So, I would like to say, how have you guys been? I've been pretty good.
Fantastic.
All is well.
Oh, there's David. I couldn't see
There's
everybody.
David.
No, Damien.
Yay. I
Right
want to know
there.
about Lori Allen's award. That's amazing. Tell us all about your voiceover award.
Oh, trust me, we're gonna go into the comments right now.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about that, because literally we have a plethora of comments. Look at all these comments that we have up in here. Look at all this. You know what? I want everybody in the chat. By the way that this works, this beautiful machine called the Owl, when you talk, it picks up your face.
Oh, cool. I like that.
So he's like, I don't have to be on the whole time.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you, Shane Smith.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, for the people in the cast, I want everybody in the chat to throw down as many fire emojis as you can, because we are about to light this place up. Yes, let's go. So, love the glasses. Apparently loves the glasses. Who said that?
Sadly, it's the only way I can see your comments.
Download demo on YouTube says love the glasses. So if everybody wants to pop on glasses, you can. Oh, we got the fire emojis up in here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. All right. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get prints from your favorite talent in here or out there, go to streamily.com/Metal Gear, because we have this brand new, amazing cast. Wow. Epic! Woo! Look at this cast picture right here. Like,
That's amazing. It really is remarkable.
Very cool.
And this is available. I'm sorry, where is it available at?
Streamily.com.
It's Streamily.com.
There you go.
Streamily.com.
Yeah, it's streamily.com.
What's the size? What size is it?
This is actually the first time we've ever printed this. It's a 35 by 17.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
it's pretty wild.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is me. And like, I'm 6'1", and this is on my,
You sign
like,
it.
it is literally on my.
And we'll all sign that.
Yeah.
You cover your whole wall.
Hey, boy. Exactly. So right now, what we're gonna go is
35 by 17. That's my waist and leg length.
it's already starting that. So what we're gonna do is
Thanks, Chris.
are gonna start signing in approximately 3 minutes. We're gonna get them their iPads and do their thing. So in the meantime, I want to ask everybody one question.
One question.
Your favorite moment. Really? Really? Let me say something. What is your favorite moment being the character that you are in Metal Gear? Because everybody has a moment. Some people are like, I just want to get my pain. Some people are like, oh man, I really liked it. I don't know why somebody wants to sound like Kermit Frog. But yeah, but like, tell me, what is your favorite moments? We'll go like this, and then we'll hit up Quinton, then Christopher, then Debbie, then Lori. So start it off while I get your iPads.
Okay. For me, I guess the favorite moment would be more of reflection. I mean, I love chewing the furniture, so I mean, I got a chance to do that as an actor with the death scene. But I would have to say my favorite moment was really experiencing it as a fan, watching it and being, which I got to do on more even than doing it. I mean, as an actor, I love diving in, but the experience of seeing what it really meant and how powerful it was, that was my favorite moment. It's mine.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, the sniper death scene was pretty meaningful.
I have, too many great moments to go over them all, but the Sniper Wolf death scene, the Colonel going crazy in Metal Gear 2, me telling Otacon to pull it together for the it's, being Snake is just a string of pretty remarkable moments. So
That's for sure.
Oh, too many to count.
Yeah, it really is a tough one, isn't it? Two. When they gave me, at the end of the day, they gave me a sheet of paper with all these different things to say, and I said, what does it mean? What is this stuff? I need Scissor 61. I hear it's amazing. I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw's face with a tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock. I need Scissors 61. what it meant. The director didn't tell me. They said, just, have an attitude about all of it and say, it'll come clear later. And it kind of did. But that Metal Gear 2 for me was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's not really a moment, it's moments. I remember when we were recording it, what I loved the most was the dry humor that we had in the interchanges between Snake and Nature Zero. So that was really, for me, always the fun, was those dry kind of comments and not sort of jokey jokes. And then afterwards, the thing that was stunning for me was I didn't have any idea what Major Zero looked like till long after we'd done it. So seeing pictures of myself for the first time was quite a revelation. And it was like, oh, that's me. That's kind of interesting. So it's a weird thing to have a character who you don't know.
I keep forgetting. Hello.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Robin's here.
Robin Atkins is here.
Robin Jones is here. Look out. Look out, world.
Oh,
No, we got
like literally, Robin's like calling me.
Oh, you're in.
Hey guys, how are you?
Who is it? Oh, it's Robin.
Yeah, great to be here. I see everybody. See Debbie. You're probably in Kauai. Lori.
I am.
Christopher, Quinton. Who else is there? Where's David? Josh.
here.
We're all hiding in the
Oh,
studios.
I love that studio. I wish I could be in there.
Yeah, me too. Looks like
thank you.
fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
How you doing?
Cool.
We're all going around sharing a favorite moment. So Josh was just sharing his.
Okay, I'll shut up.
I'd say that mine would probably be the fact that I had to play this super badass character, and I still had to meow like a cat. It's just the weirdest thing. As a badass, was
You
meow.
made it work.
Mew like a kitten.
It's terrifying.
I love it.
So in other words, just a regular Saturday night for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Super easy.
Yeah, pussycat.
Yeah.
All right, Christopher, you're up.
Oh man. Well, I have to say, I mean, David already said it, but the sniper wolf scene, Snake, what are we fighting for? What are you fighting for? What are we all fighting for? There was something so powerful about that particular moment. That always comes to mind. And then there were a bunch of codec calls in Metal Gear 2 with Mei Ling that got so silly that it was really fun to do. I think that's what springs to mind right now. All the proverbs with Mei Ling. It was fun. But Sniper Wolf still has my heart. That's all I can say.
Aw, I take it in the best way.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And I still have the scars.
Yeah, yes.
Next up, Quinton.
Right.
Yeah. Well, there were a couple of them. Certainly in Metal Gear Solid 4, when Raiden was recuperating and in the hospital, and Rose brought in who was ostensibly his son, little boy, and when the boy was encouraged to go to him, and as Raiden reached out, he recoiled as if in horror at the sight of a monster. And it was sad. It was both beautiful and sad. So I found that to be, quite a wonderful dramatic moment. And I think, action-wise, anything with Vamp or Armstrong in 4 and in Revengeance, and then comedically in Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, when I thought that putting on a sombrero and a poncho would make Raiden blend right in with all of the locals. And it was certain it was. So it was nice to have that kind of comedy as well.
Borg sombrero.
I think we should all get sombreros and wear them next time.
Yes.
That's not a bad idea.
And then we can go party at Robin's bar. It looks like a bar.
Are you in a bar, Robin?
It's
So
a,
he's
a
muted.
bar? No.
That's a studio.
I think he's on a booze cruise.
It's his studio.
So
This
that's,
is good.
He's got his action figures on the wall there. That's what it is.
My God, it's
Nice,
the Poseidon.
Robin. He's the real deal.
Oh wow, he's like a professional at this.
Right?
You're a pro.
well, you know what? These days we're spending so much time. I had this built when we bought the house like 10 years ago, and then then the pandemic hit and everything went crazy, and so I spent a couple of months like building baffles and making it more fun in here.
It's great. Really
Yeah.
awesome.
Let's try a second take. This time smile when you say it so I believe you.
Faster, funnier.
Debbie, what's your favorite Metal Gear memory?
Oh, is it my turn? Hi. I think I said this before. Chris Zimmerman, who directed us in the first one, I just remember that I had to cry. Meryl is looking in the mirror, and I've never played the game. I'm sorry. I have no idea how to play video games, so I can never lie. It's just my favorite moments actually recording. And so I remember having to get really emotional. I also got married in the fourth one, and that was interesting because I've never been married, and so I got married. But my favorite moments were actually working with the one and only David Hayter and being in the studio side by side with him and being able to record pretty much every line. Pretty much every line that Meryl recorded was with the one and only David Hayter, and I just loved that. We had fun, right, David? I mean, you got to be with everybody pretty much.
We had so much fun. Well, on the first game, we happened to be in this weird living room, and we all recorded it together, in a line, and it was so good for these scenes, these cinematic scenes, that I made sure that whenever we made the deal for subsequent games, that part of it was stipulated that we would all sit together and do the scenes together. So all of the games were done that way, and it's kind of unique. And just really added to the reality of the relationship. So yeah, that was the most fun, was hanging out with all you guys and sitting and having the best voice actors in the world come in and work with me was pretty awesome. So.
Yeah, I love being in the studio with the other actors. It just brings more life, It just
A lot of people don't know that.
It's like doing a cartoon more than a video game.
Yeah,
or like a radio play.
To get to work together.
Yes, an ensemble.
Yeah.
Ensemble.
Yeah.
Assembly.
Who's next?
Robin, do you have favorite memories of Metal Gear?
Me?
Yeah, you're Robin. Yeah.
Not really.
Not really. No, I don't have one single good memory about it.
Well, one of my first favorite memories was working with you, David, for the first time.
Oh.
That's very sweet.
He's like, I can't get you cast.
I can't hire everybody. But you,
I can't remember the name of the studio.
I never liked it.
It's the one where Michael Jackson recorded Thriller.
A&M.
A&M, okay. And so David and I, because usually, we record separately unless we're doing animation. And David and I got to record together for a few sessions in that studio. The first day that I recorded there alone, I was reading all this stuff from Pete. We were recording Peace Walker, of course. And I started getting extremely paranoid in the session as I was reading the dialogue, and I thought, well, maybe it's just because I'm cold reading and I'm just stressed out. And then I looked up above. I didn't realize in that studio they had brought in a lot of rap bands, and all of this smoke was coming in from the top. And what had happened was I was getting extremely high from all the hot smoke that was flying.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and I had to get out of there.
That's a great story.
That's a terrific story. That's amazing.
By the way, I was wrong. I want to correct myself. It was Westlake Recording Studios.
Okay, there we go.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fun. I like any studio that has a ping pong table, and usually there's like a master ping ponger there. So that's always fun to do in between.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Cool.
that's my story.
That's a good story.
Well, that's a good story.
A good story.
Really
Stick
good
with it.
story.
Our host has disappeared because he's hooking us up with all of the signing implements and
Yeah.
so on and so forth. And
Awesome.
I wish I could see the comments. But
Hey, Lori, can you hear us?
David, what is your favorite game of the series?
Yeah,
my
let's
game is probably Snake Eater. Although I love them all, and all of them have their own charms. But
Go
Snake
sign
Eater
on
is
to the YouTube channel from Streamily.
Hey, Lori,
Hi.
everyone's
Hi,
been
Lori.
Hi.
what their favorite moment was or is from their time in the game, recording, working, or viewing. What is yours?
Hi, guys. It's so good to be with you. And I so hope that everybody here on Instagram, say hi, everybody. So make sure you guys are at the YouTube, Streamily's YouTube channel for the JewTube or the YouTube channel for Metal Gear signing. That's a great question, you guys. Thanks for asking. I think recording, David, you and I had a day together, I think only one time. I think we were together only one time, and that was so intense. The thing about recording is I was just talking to folks here, and you guys all know, whether we're the VO side or the fan side, the audience, the listener, the viewer is the storytelling of it is so intense. The scene with Snake and Boss on the bridge, that is just like, that's their everything. That's their relationship as a whole, right there, what happens to them, the stakes for both of them personally and professionally, and the handing off the baton and knowing that death is imminent. And then to watch what I've been getting great questions here, what I found the most beautiful to watch, of course, is the death scene. It's absolutely beautiful. And I got to see a bit of that as I left my session. And obviously the voice and the picture weren't synced up at the time, but I was like, it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. So.
Yeah, that death scene is so devastating, and all the cherry blossoms are falling, and I love how Kojima forces you to shoot the boss at the end. You know, like you have no choice. The game won't go on until you pull the trigger.
Right, until you shoot me.
It's so devastating, and yeah, those are amazing scenes.
Yeah, and the other thing that a lot of people, yes, David Hayter's there, everybody's there. So if you guys want to go on to Streamily's YouTube channel, the whole gang is there.
We're all here.
The other thing that I think is so amazing is as voice actors, we were fortunate enough to work with the amazing Chris Zimmerman Salter, right? And have her in your ear as your acting partner is so flippin' intense. And she's like, you want to F him. You want to kill him. He is your lover. He is your enemy. He is your everything. And so you're like, you leave a session and it's not so much vocally taxing, although you do have to be careful of your voice, right, as a voice actor. But the emotion after you, hi, Debbie Mae West. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Christopher. And all the doggies. Yeah, that having that kind of intensity, I don't think I've ever slept
My
so well.
dog is on mute.
It's intense. So that's really great. Who else is here? Oh, something fun from Instagram. But yes, I think the voice acting and having Chris as your scene partner in your ear, the voice director is so intense.
Also, I loved her favorite direction that she probably gave all of us. And she's like, why don't you try it this way?
Yeah. That's so true. Robin, that's so true. I hope everybody, I mean, she just gets in your psyche. To this day, I can like, is that Josh? Hi, Josh. I think it's Josh. Hi, babe. Love you guys. Yeah, you can like
I
hear
feel like
her.
Chris Zimmerman too is like the 3 or 6 degrees of Chris Zimmerman, because she's connected with that old Hanna-Barbera group, and
Yes.
I feel like she's supported all of us over the years, and it's sort of spun off into her relationships, and we work for other people like Gordon and Amy and all these other things. So she's really
I'm so grateful to her. We should take some group shot and send it to her and be like, thank you, Chris. She's changed all of our lives.
Yeah.
I mean, she has changed such a big
It'd be great to get her on one of these streams,
No
I think that'd be
kidding.
fun.
If you're watching, Chris,
she's incredibly charming and
I'm gonna
fun.
call her right now and send her the link. Say, get in here.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that. That's a good idea.
We'll have to say, though, I never did get that same direction that you got, Lori. So fantastic. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
That's
And speaking of fantastic, I got a nice shout out to you and me for Fantastic Four. When we
yes.
sister, always.
Flame on.
Flame on. Get down. I feel like that's what I got to say was get down from there. Watch out, Reed. Be careful. The one thing that I know, voice actors, everyone's laughing. This is so true, right, guys? So if you listen to like a naked track of anything that's in action, Quinton, you and I were driving around running errands together, and the director had changed, and he was like, "Hey guys, can you just can you make sure that next time we come back," he either wanted it like less cartoony, more Marvel, less Marvel, I don't remember, but he gave us the dry track of a session, and it's a lot of effort noises, and so stripped down, it just sounds like we're all constipated and having sex. It's all like no, I've got you. Yes, I'm coming. I'm coming. It's ridiculous. But am I right? Am I right, guys? Give me some hard.
If you're like OnlyFans style right now,
Yeah.
like Lori.
In context, we sound like constipated, orgasmic, crazy people. If it's just a dry track,
Also at dinner afterwards we do.
Yeah.
Well, I remember Tom.
Or even after dinner.
I think it was Tom T. Lori.
Oh my God.
And then later on the toilet. Oh,
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, Tom T. was the director for the Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Who was directing it before Quinton Fantastic Four? It was Tom T. and then somebody else, or vice versa. This is why
Tom was the second director, and actually his most unusual direction for us was please sound more like a sitcom.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
and
we
you
went,
said,
really?
"Come and knock on our door."
Guys? Yeah, which one?
Guys, I think Chris Zimmerman is going to FaceTime real quick. She's in the middle of
She
something.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that was awesome of you, Robin.
Oh,
Let me see. How do we do this?
Awesome.
And just to remind everyone in the audience, Chris Zimmerman directed every single English language version of Metal Gear.
That is badass. Yep.
We would be nothing without her.
Among a million other things that she's made that you love.
Hold on.
Should we? Oh, we really do. Chris,
Here she is. Hold on. Wait, hold on.
What couple between Tamahome and Miyaka? I would say Ariel and Eric.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
I hope you guys can hear this okay.
Hold on.
sorry about this question.
Here she is, guys. Hold on.
Because, I don't know, because I really like Little Mermaid.
Okay, where are you? We can't see you.
I don't respect the relationship between Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, dang.
Seems abusive and...
I love that.
Same thing in that Little Mermaid. Like all she's doing is trying to get.
Who's he
It's
talking to?
problematic. It's problematic, but the song.
Chris Zimmerman.
Chris Zimmerman. Everybody's got a
Whoa.
for our. He's our queen.
He's talking to Chris right now?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Who's talking to Chris? Why aren't I talking to Chris? Robin's talking to Chris.
She wants to talk to us.
We're all doing pretty well.
Okay.
We're
Say
being
something.
added in.
You guys be quiet so we can hear her.
Did Robin call Chris?
Wait, listen, here we go. Say again, Chris.
Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Oh my God, we love you. You should see how many people are waving and clapping, and we're so grateful for you.
Chris, what's your favorite Metal Gear moment?
You're on live with us, no pressure. We were talking about how you busted our balls as a voice director, how you're haunting us forever and always.
Meryl was his daughter, and she was getting married that day.
Hi, Chris.
Campbell found out that Meryl was his daughter, and Meryl was about to go get married.
Campbell found out that
Like
Meryl was his daughter, and Meryl was about to get married.
Do you guys have any questions for Chris?
4, I think.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
four.
it would have been 4.
It was number 4.
Oh, you know what? They were all my favorite moments, you guys. Every single one of them.
Chris Zimmerman, I miss you.
We miss you.
Just thank you for changing our lives.
Thank you for changing our lives.
So handedly.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Career,
It's,
professional, friendship wise,
iconic
brought us together.
thing that happened, and nobody knew what it was going to end up, what it was. When I was asked to cast and direct the first one, it was just some game from Japan, and we did it. real quick side story is that we did an entire week's worth of auditions through a casting agency in Torrance that I'd never heard of. And I asked if I could please bring in 20 people that I wanted to have a chance. And I don't even know if you guys, some of you guys know this. I only asked to bring in 20 of you. 19 of the 20 people I brought in are the ones that were cast.
No.
Wow.
Wasn't me.
Oh my
I'm
God,
saying,
Chris,
Wow.
thank you. Holy cow.
Thank you,
Yeah, but
Chris.
they're all there.
19 of the 20.
Thanks for that one, though.
Yeah, exactly. Who's that?
Thanks,
man. We need to know.
Amazing. Can you give me some hearts? Can you hear this?
That's
Wow.
That's awesome. Everybody's sending.
It's a great
they're loving
story.
you. We're all talking about you. Thanks for tuning in with us.
We love you, Chris.
We love you, Chris.
Charity cabaret event. Any of my cast is interested in going tomorrow evening, ping me. I'll get you the details. And I gotta run.
Okay. All
We
right.
love
All right.
you.
Love you.
I love you, Chris.
everyone.
We love you.
What a beautiful.
Hi, Chris. All the best.
Yeah, we'll have a Metal Gear Soon party. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Thank you,
Love you.
fans,
Take care.
for listening, and thank you for being
Come
fans.
to Hawaii and have a party at my house.
Thanks to all the
Yes, Debbie Mae West is smart and took off, right? Debbie, in the beginning of the pandemic, you're like, I'm going to rent my place. And you're like, I'm off to
guys. Okay.
Hawaii.
We love you.
All
Bye.
right. See you, Chris.
Love you,
Stop
Chris.
horsing around.
Yes.
See you. Bye.
I have a question for you guys. So look at Quinton and I having coffee. So anyway, so Christopher, Debbie, obviously Robin, myself, and I'm not sure who else. We're not in the studio with you guys, which is a bummer. I'm stuck in a Dallas hotel room. I shouldn't say stuck. No one's making me be here. But anyway, when we get back, we'll do another live perhaps, right? For those of us, and then we can do another live and make sure that we're signing the poster. Can I see it? Can you guys show it to me?
Absolutely. And did you mention another Metal Gear Solid signing? I think we were.
I want
up
to
for
do
that.
them personally when I'm. Oh my God! Do you have enough?
Wow,
for us?
that's so cool.
Come up, honey.
Really well done.
Everybody, this is Mark. This is my boyfriend, Mark. Hi.
Hi, Mark.
Hi,
Say hi to everybody. Hi. Behind the huge coffee cup. Okay, let's see that poster. And thank you,
That's
Robin, to everybody at Streamily for making this happen, and for me, all my tech questions and just helping me so much.
I have a
So
request.
good. Get ready. Dun, 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 dun.
That's so
Oh
awesome.
my! Wait, stop.
Can we all sign one
That
for each
is
other?
so cool.
Yes, I was just gonna say, can you guys sign a lot extra? Can we have one? I'd like a poster.
You know, it's almost worth flying to Los Angeles just so I can participate in that signing. Because
Where are you, Christopher?
I'm in right now. I'm in Massachusetts, but I'm based in New York City. So
Oh, that's right.
East Coast.
Debbie's place.
Yes. Woo-hoo.
Debbie's in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Debbie and I are about as far away as you can possibly be.
I'm as far
still
away as I
be
can
in the
get
United
from you.
States.
My friends from New York just got here yesterday, a family of 4, so I have to go show them around soon. So I'm signing
Okay.
away now, and then I'm gonna check out. But
I have to have an amazing time with your friends, Debbie.
come visit me, Lori Ellen. I
I
want to
would.
hear.
Are you in Kauai?
I'm on Kauai, yeah.
Oh my God!
so
I'm not.
beautiful.
Well, careful what you wish for. If you do, I'm coming to visit you.
Oh yeah. 100%.
We'll talk about this privately, but I
Okay.
would love that more than you know. And you look
You and
beautiful.
Tasia
and
can come for a
rested.
girls' weekend.
I am coming.
Hi, Tage.
3 of us.
It would be a very revolver oscillate.
That would be super fun.
Oh,
Exactly.
I'm saying hi to you, Mark.
Is it-
Yeah, so I'm going to do another IG live when I come in to sign stuff. David, you got a haircut. It looks very cute.
I know you look great, David.
Oh, well, thank you. I agree. I was asked to be in a friend's, like, some short film where I had to play a detective and my hair was down past my shoulders. And he was like, no, probably better that you cut it. So I cut it. And then he's like, oh, film's not happening. And I was like, okay.
But you
Yeah,
know,
but I like it.
the other day.
And
Well,
so
thank
you cut your hair and Quinton grew his out. So you guys must have planned that, no? Besides just to coincidental.
I don't make any hair moves without consulting Quinton.
Did Quentin get any of the hair that was cut?
If anybody wants some, I've got a
You
pile.
weave. He wove it into his own hair. David,
Quinton,
when,
are you gonna go? Are you gonna go salt and pepper? Or are you just gonna go ahead and do it and go gray? I've known you for a long time. You can share with me. No one else is listening, honey.
No? Okay.
Me?
I mean,
Me
I
goes on
did
better?
I've done it a couple of times before.
Oh, quick.
I said do it.
And actually, right when COVID started, I had an on-camera commercial audition, and the director said, "Look, you're our guy. Just if you would cut your hair and
Deal with that
and
fucking
he
hair.
said-
I'm
he
just
said,
kidding.
but he said darken it if you wouldn't, because you'll look younger, and I prefer that." I said, "Sure." And much like in David's situation, they changed their mind, went a completely different way.
Yeah.
So ever since that time, I've been just growing it out. And actually, that's not true. There was one dye session in between.
And go 1001, 1003, or however many times Marsha Brady was like brushing her
Oh
hair.
yeah, right. But
You
for
guys,
now,
I
I'm just
feel
gonna
right
grow
as
it out 90s style. That's all.
Yeah, it's
You're
very
what?
nice. I love it.
For now, I'm just growing it out, 90s style or 70s.
Yeah. Give a
letting it
shout
go.
out to folks on IG Live. They're all saying, hi, cast.
Hi,
Yeah,
Hi.
I just realized you guys aren't seeing. How do I turn it around? I can't figure it out.
David, when did you cut your hair?
What are we saying?
I have no idea. A couple months ago.
Wow.
It's all,
Okay, now
it's all
say
blur.
hi
Because-
again.
Well, when I saw
Because,
you in December, it was long.
turn around
That's all. Just
properly.
curious.
Guys,
It was bald like 3 weeks ago.
That makes
That's
sense.
great hair. Look at
I
that.
love
Got you.
it.
It's a wig, yeah.
Literally makes ages. That's great. Hey, Quinton, David.
Thank you, Tobio. Thank you very much.
David on my IG Live says, can Quinton do Axel from Kingdom Hearts?
Well, yes, I can.
Okay, go for
I know
it.
he's
Oh.
capable.
Oh, will I? Sure.
Will
Who asked?
David. David, I can't pronounce your last name. Menji. So
David. I'm so flattered you'd ask me to say hello during a Metal Gear signing.
Why not?
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, right now we're gonna go into our signing portion of the stream. So ladies and gentlemen, all the time I'm gonna start signing your prints. Don't forget to go to streamily.com/Metal Gear Solid and get your prints so you guys can get while holding up your prints. And we're gonna have Sniper over here just show it off. So that's how it's gonna be, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna sign your up, saying who's dedicated to, or if it's not dedicated to anybody, then go on to the next print while you guys are having a blast, because I didn't want to interrupt you guys. You guys are heck of a time. So as
So should we? Can you say that again? Should we do it in the chat or talk out loud in the chat?
oh,
Right?
talk out loud. Like, yeah, if you're Debbie, if you're signing for like Jonathan, be like, hey Jonathan, this print's for you. All right, goodbye. Bye from Hawaii.
And speaking of that,
we're all going to be
Hey, guys,
shouting over each other.
first of all, I just want to say, it was a blast hanging out with you. I'm going to try to make it to Streamily today to sign those posters.
yeah,
All right.
Robin, or we can wait and do it together next week if you'd like.
Yeah,
They can always mail them to us as well.
I'll be in
Yeah,
England next
I
week.
want to say thank you to some folks. I'm still signing, and then when if anybody else wants to come back in, like Robin, I know Debbie and Christopher can't, but just wanted to show you real quick before I sign off. There's other great. David, would you be willing to do another live with me? Because look at this print. Remember, David?
Totally. I would, of course. Of course.
And this is beautiful. So we'd love to do that for you, Boston
I
Snake.
have
which
that too.
love.
I have one that's Debbie, David, and Quinton.
Yes.
It's also available.
I love it.
That one, I feel like we should probably go to Hawaii and.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's a great idea. Who would want us to go to Hawaii?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
The last thing
For
I'm
anybody
gonna
that
say
didn't
is,
see, I was holding up this picture.
I love the haircut. Will you meet me at the beach for a date?
Of
Yes.
course. Yes, but probably a nice sauna to start with.
Okay, bye guys. I love you so
I
much.
love
Have an
this
amazing
I
time.
love
Lori.
reading all these comments.
Bye,
Bye,
Lori.
Tish. Bye,
Bye,
David.
boss.
Roy, before
Why?
you go, Roy, wait,
You
before
got
you go,
it.
what did you win? Lori, what's your?
Like a lifetime achievement legend of the year. And I said, I don't know how much of a legend. I've been in the fetal position in my sweatpants for 2 years, like everybody else. But I'm very grateful. And part of it is because we have such a great community of voice actors and fans and engineers. And when you think about what goes into making even an animated thing, it blows your mind. Sometimes there's hundreds of artists on just one character, right? So there's so much that goes into it. So I'm grateful to be surrounded with those kind of folks today. And it's called One Voice here in Dallas. And so thank you for Really sweet.
Awesome.
So have a great signing, everybody. Lots of love. Stay safe, stay healthy. And I'm going to sign off now. I miss you guys. I'm just going to sit and look at your faces. I miss you all very, very much.
You're amazing, Lori.
You're amazing. I love you guys. I'm getting all emotional. Okay. Mwah.
Love you too, Bill.
Love you.
Talk to you later.
Bye. Love you. I have to leave the studio. I don't want to.
Do it.
Real quickly, this goes out to
I
Stinkmaster.
signed a couple. I just want to shout out to a couple of people. One is to George. George, I just signed for you wherever you are. I'm not sure if you're here live.
So much.
And Stinkmaster, your memes end here. There you go. You're welcome. Now I'm going to sign.
And I'm signing for Pedro Salazar and Mario Vereda. And so thank you for being awesome.
You read that.
And I'm signing for Scott. Scott.
This is it? No, nobody
Metal Gear 2.
And I'm signing for Laura. So Laura, I'll be showing you this with ink on.
28 when.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, see, I was doing it differently.
All right.
Right now.
He's pretty good.
I was doing the numbers. I've been going down. Oh, I did number them down.
Yeah.
So I've been, but I'm signing. But how do I? After this page, I want to go on to the next page.
Josh, can you pass me a chunk of the blue? That was it, right?
The chunk you want to
Yeah, you won't be signing that.
Right.
You
Okay,
won't.
just only because I started that way. Actually, I was doing
I've just signed one to NA.
This page.
Are you doing it?
I have,
Not available.
just the graph, and then I will.
Not applicable.
Yeah, that's
School
what
colors. Yeah. I just want to get out of.
Blue mark?
There you go, Laura. That's you, darling.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right.
I got one from Mark. There you go, Mark. No special instructions. Thank you.
From Major Zero himself.
Major Zero. Zero to Mark.
That's amazing, zero, right? That one?
All right. Emma Burton. Emma, this one's for you.
Aww. This one's for you.
Spider-Man. Yuri's been a buddy of mine.
Patrick, code name Fire Sigma.
So
For you.
it had to be somebody on the Is that a G?
Quinton, I'm sending these back for you.
This next one is going to go for.
I can't hear you.
Nice. I love
Nice.
it. Thank you, darling.
And then if anyone wants to go to streamily.com/Debbie Mae West, I have these prints that are available today. All the way from
Those are nice,
Hawaii. And then I also have these.
Measure pass send back from you.
Here's one for Ben. Again, spread your wings and fly. God be with you.
Love it.
Spread your wings and fly.
If anyone wants to, yeah, let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Signing assistant.
Cody Lloyd, is it?
But I heard a voice Spider-Man. I would love to.
Hey, Jordan, I'm going to be signing something for you. Get ready to be excited.
Actually, on my TikTok, I have just did a monologue that somebody asked me to do on a cameo from Amazing Spider-Man number 180.
Okay.
Nice little speech where he's chatting with Uncle Ben. That is great. And, super emotional. Yeah, if you want to hear what my adult Spidey voice sounds like.
Hey, I'm signing something for Hal. Hal Tobias Cabarello. Hal.
I am. I'm going to sign off here, guys. My friends just got back, and I have to take them around.
Bye, Angel.
What up, Meryl Connoisseur? Hey.
Bye,
Love you
Angel.
all.
Love
Bye,
you.
bye, Debbie.
Bye,
Bye-bye. Say bye to Debbie Mae West.
Rob.
Mele Kalikimaka, aloha.
Debbie's going surfing.
I'm not going surfing. Hi.
The reason
come
why
on
they
in.
ask is because they want me to put their question up on the chat. That's why.
I can
But one
read
of them
the
wanted to see the
Yeah,
poster
nobody
for
can.
$350.
Oh yes. So, ladies and gentlemen,
The poster.
if you want to see the poster again, this fantastic group poster right here.
Pretty cool.
Look at that. This is 35 by, I believe, 17 or 18.
One of a
poster.
kind. One of a kind.
You, ladies and gentlemen, you will not get this anywhere. But Streamily.com/
Look at this. This is
Metal Gear Solid. Look at this thing.
Hey, Rob. Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
You might want to take a photo of that to put up on screen because it's hard to see.
It's a big.
Because of the. Oh,
I
It's
see
so
that it's
big,
big.
Rob. It's so big, Rob. It's really hard to see, but it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, to see the detail.
You know what? I will take a picture of this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take a picture of this poster and put it on the Streamily.live story. So you could go check out Streamily.live in about 1 minute, and you will see the poster right there.
That's super cool.
Okay?
Yeah. I'd like director credit for that as well as design. Thank you. I said I'd like director credit on that as well as.
Quinton, of course, bro. You
Thank
know
you.
what? Yeah, I'll give you producer credit.
Awful.
Producer credit. That's it.
Great.
Pain. This is why I fight. I know.
Yeah, but
All right.
he means associate producer.
These names, man, these names kill me. And they're hilarious.
All right.
You were
That's a very cool sniper wolf.
Yeah,
Art,
it is.
fan art. Yeah,
my
this is
favorite live
beautiful.
action Peter Parker. Honestly, like
I love some of the
they
fan
each
art
have,
that comes
like,
in.
elements that I really like. I like the youthful
Takes it out of to another level.
And I actually
Sniper
like the fact
wolf.
that
It says
he can do a
no.
lot of gymnastic stuff himself. I think that is super cool. I feel like Toby, to me, out of 3, was probably one of the better Peter Parkers. But I like the swagger of
Fine.
Spidey.
And there's a
Chris
big
Daniel
one.
Barnes.
Oh no, we're talking about live action Spideys.
Live action.
Yeah, no, I love CDB. Love him.
Yeah.
He's fantastic.
He was my Spider-Man.
He was your Spider-Man?
Yeah, well, I was Captain America to his Spider-Man. So
Oh, you were Captain America?
Chris Daniel Barnes. That's right. Come on, team. Let's win
I've
one
been
for
Captain
democracy.
America lately, so we share that.
You were what? You were,
I've been Captain America lately.
we were both Captain America.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
There you go. I think I was the first Canadian Captain America.
Oh, snap.
Very nice.
Wouldn't that be Captain Maple?
It would be Captain Canuck.
Would you have the maple leaf on your
Hey, Jordan.
Captain
This goes out to you from
Captain
Ryden. Hey,
Canuck. I love
this
it.
is why I fight my nature.
Oh, goodness.
Paolo Geronimo, eh?
That was
That's
your
an excellent name.
Awesome.
Uh,
So glad. So glad. I hope it was a
Actually,
good
I
time.
remember that episode David's talking about. I sat next to each other. He was Captain America, and I was the Human Torch.
That's
That was
right.
Part of Spider-Man's. Was it the Ultimate Wars? It was a two-day recording session.
Yeah, it was the
Secret Wars, maybe.
Secret Warriors or something like that.
It was the
but-
Secret Wars. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was one of the first gigs you and I had.
Probably the very
It
first
was
one. That's
the first gig before we became Snake and Ride.
Snake and Rhyme. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. We were
That was
the human
awesome.
searching the cat. That was pretty great.
That was fun.
we find them one
Yeah, and those we all recorded together. That was a great. That
It
was
was a
great.
massive ensemble.
Yeah, and Ed Asner as J. Jonah Jameson. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Sure, that's Rob.
Andrew was a little cool, too cool little Peter Parker. But I loved him as Spider-Man. So I don't know. I mean, it's hard to pick a favorite because each one brings something to a character that I really like. And that's actually what I like about Spider-Man in general is just the fact that so many different kinds of people can identify with him and still
Thanks.
Spider-Man.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you.
Relatable in terms of that.
Okay, Daniel. There you go. I know where you are. But this is for you, Daniel. I just signed it. And it's going to come to you soon.
Oh, I think I already did this
awesome.
page. So
What number are you? 55?
He's very, very sure of himself. He really loved this revolver.
There we go.
Oh, no, it's, I guess I just.
Living on the edge.
Thank you, but none of them seem like they have
Okay, I know this isn't Metal Gear, but somebody asked me for this.
Oh, what is it? Oh, Transformers.
Yep.
Oh,
This is for Josh. Oh, Josh.
No, it's for me.
I think it's another Josh.
Which
on the other one said.
I'm the original Prosecco.
Oh, shoot, I'm gonna go buy
From
it.
before you were born.
That's not before I was born. I watched that show.
He was born.
Sebastian Anwar.
Let's start. I just didn't know. Is there a way to start doing whatever time it is? Yeah, those were any of those?
Never mind. It's gonna be Jin, not
It's a wild mess. What's up? And it looks like you got
not
And
right.
to me, for you.
Jason Hayter in your profile. Awesome. Grell, what's up?
Got that
My
one.
day's been fantastic. What is my favorite movie? That's a hard one. I love so many movies.
So now I have to sign. I didn't know these were two.
It's hard to pick because I like a lot of superhero movies, and I also like.
Are we? Do we have these to sign?
Yeah.
Send me,
Sorry,
send
too.
me.
Okay, thanks.
Have I voiced
I
it?
forgot this one.
Yes.
All right, well, now I know. This
Like
is
that
gonna be
shirt.
to Alexis. Woohoo, Alexis. This is for you. I'm done. I'll just go back to you.
Okay, I can put that.
Yeah, maybe down like that, just because I went, ooh. Okay, or the other way.
Does it go?
I went from the top to the bottom.
I went through the right place.
Yeah. Well, maybe, you know.
Until now, you
It doesn't
simply
look like
resort
that.
to
That's
the.
quite better.
I feel like we should be able to got three
I'm
live
good.
action spiders.
I got one.
I appreciate that. All right, well, now I understand too, Alexis. Hey, Alexis, this is to
I
you.
don't find anything necessarily
Okay.
apparently because like at the end of the day,
They say.
Here you go, Sun God. This is for you.
Who really just
Happy with you.
putting out, hey, I
This is
love
for
this movie.
Alexis.
I love this movie. So I think there's a way to be positive. Sorry for bringing up Voltron in 2022. Why? I would always bring it up till the day I die. I love Voltron.
Oh, now going back.
Um,
That's to Alexis.
You always laugh at Peter and Rhino's fights. They had some pretty good ones. The weight.
22,
I'm
34,
waiting on that. I'm gonna look at the comments.
34.
Favorite
34.
season of Spectacular Spider-Man? That's kind of a
This is out to
it's kind of a painful question.
Awesome.
Anwar, Sebastian.
Get all of ours.
Wow.
Sebastian
All right.
Anwar. This is for you. It's Jin the Virtuoso. Favorite quote? Happiness is a
This is-
warm garden. Yes, dear boy.
This is for Austin.
Netflix won't delete it.
Classic
No.
line. I was born on the battlefield
It's
and
a very
raised on
popular
the.
show. So
I was born on the
still
battlefield,
gets tons of
raised on the battlefield.
If I ever try to learn
Rockets,
the tool,
gunfire,
I'm too
screams,
soon
they
to
were
talk
my
about
lullabies.
that.
There you go.
No.
Classic, classic Sniper Wolf at your service.
I had taken
Much longer than I thought. I was just signing my name, but now I have to.
flip and stuff,
Okay.
but, yeah.
That's my classic line.
What's up, Louis Mizuki? What's up, Lazarus? How's it going? How's it going?
All right, Hayden.
Hello.
This one's for you.
Let me go ahead and sign this one real quick. This one's for Claudia.
2. That's a 3. I don't know my numbers.
And Claudia specifically requested you're pretty good. Pretty good. It gets so quiet in here with so many of us here. It's weird.
Yeah, well, we're concentrating.
I'm concentrating.
Yeah.
I can't talk and write at the same time. It's
I know, me neither.
Let me
If I
give you a
talk
stick
about-
of gum and give you a big
oh,
challenge.
forget it. I'd go into
A
shock.
conniption.
I'd go
Yeah.
into shock. This is for Sun God. So
Ooh.
I just signed something for the Sun God. I just
That would
want
be
you
me.
guys to know that. The Sun God is on your on the way. And thank you.
And following Sun God, I'm gonna pick up Dion. Little ride in action.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I do a job that I forget.
Neon Dion.
Is that Dion the Wanderer?
It is the Wanderer.
Messages.
He's a wanderer. Wanders around and round and round and round and round.
Exactly.
Let it rip.
Yeah, that's Dion.
So we're in our house, so I've been doing that, fixing some stuff, house stuff. Kids just started school, doing this, and then
It's hard to
been
miss when you're
working
this
a lot
close.
the
All
last
right.
few weeks, which has been great.
Okay, I've got Luke here.
What is my favorite animal? anime. I hadn't seen
Luke, this is for you.
I really only just started.
With the line, it's hard to miss when you're this
There's
close.
definitely a lot more that has to be
Well, the
seen.
sniper
I
shouldn't
really
reveal
like, Samurai
position.
Champloo. I like that. I've never
Agreed.
seen the anime, I've only read the manga, but I like Initial D, and I heard that there's actually an anime out for it, so I'm going to go watch that because I'm a huge card guy. So yeah, I saw those. I'm in an anime that's out now called Tiger and Bunny, and I play a character named He Is Thomas. Not Thomas. His name is He Is Thomas. Yeah, so I'm in that. That's on Netflix, right?
Ikusuka. This is for you.
I haven't watched any DC TV shows like Arrow or Flash. I've actually never seen either one of those. I should probably check that out.
I'm on the Flash. I'm King Shark on the Flash.
You're King Shark on the Flash?
I am. Where's the Flash?
Ah, I love it.
It's David Hayter, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
King Shark on the Flash.
Zoom wants you dead.
I love it. I love it.
John.
No, Shannon, Netflix is not going to ever delete Voltron. It's not going
Here you go, John.
It's not going to.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Right?
Yeah.
Nathan, if you're out there. This is, I love this, Nathan. You're great. This says, your memes end here. Right. Because Ryden has turned into a meme fest in the last year or two.
That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
97 on the back.
That's...
Anyway, I'm going to be giving you another one. It's the vertical ride.
Oh, God, this is for Austin.
Okay.
Well, I am. It's hard to say. All I saw was Ryden, and so I'm so used to it.
Cash in New Zealand. This one's for you, mate.
Oh, right.
That's for George.
Hey, hope it's not too much trouble.
What's my favorite thing about my service?
No bueno. 37.
Everybody that was on the show really, really loved Spider-Man. Also, so they all kind of came out of a place of like reverence.
36.
And really,
Okay.
really
This is
put a
to
lot of fan
Ben.
service moments in there that
Ben, I'm going to send you a
really
love
show all
letter,
around,
my
but
dear.
something
It's a
especially
bullet
special,
straight from my
special.
gun to your
Really,
heart.
yeah, special.
There you go.
For
Coming at ya.
Because everybody that was working on the show really was a fan of Spider-Man. So the love that was already to you.
Hard to write with big, thick pens. Ever noticed that? No.
We have
Going
history. I love David.
Back at you, pal.
Love.
What season are we going to be about? I don't know.
Boy.
Like
Look
what
at
the
him,
exact
that's a fantastic
layout was for the rest of the show, but I do know that they had 5 seasons planned. And you know, Greg never really does anything by accident. So if we had 5 seasons planned, that probably means that he had
Dario. These ones are for
the
you.
story arcs as well as all the kind of events. Like it wasn't just a fleeting thought. Like he probably had every single thing drawn out. And,
All right.
they had already previewed a bunch of
That is done.
animes and
Next
season
one.
shows of like Cletus Cassidy and
Okay, 37.
Roger King's.
This
So you would have
is.
seen
This
Top Dog.
is for Brie. Brie, not the cheese, but Brie.
This is going to be for Tony. Tony signing for you now.
No, I've never been in Resident Evil.
All right.
Nathan, I said it before, but this time I actually mean it. Your memes end here.
They're rare. But, happy anniversary
39.
stuff.
What? Uh-oh.
Yes, we love Voltron.
39. 38.
Did I ever watch the 90s
Okay,
Spider-Man
yes.
cartoon?
No,
I
but-
did. When
Ooh,
Yeah.
something from New Zealand coming out. I'll sign it and show it. Nice to have some Kiwis, Eddie. Oh no, wait, let's try again.
This is Charlie.
After
Charlie,
it was
this is for
already
you.
So like, it wasn't something that I came home and watched every day. remember why. What was I doing?
Yeah.
It was too long.
No,
I was in high school.
Matt.
I need help.
Badly.
Yeah, he said there was such conviction.
It was funny because Greg Weissman
So I
eventually wanted to
signed this one and pressed completed, but I forgot to put the number on, and now I'm not sure how to find it.
This one is going to be to George. George, this is for you. You're my special prey. There you go.
Where's the completed ones? Is there a camera?
Yeah, I'll be a part of that. Yeah, yeah.
Your voice back goes. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
You're my special
I hope so.
prey.
Have I met Ken Conroy? Yes. He was a super nice guy.
This is for Sam Wisoski. I mispronounced it earlier. Sorry about that. Sam, come your way.
This is to Eric.
It's running low.
Eric, this is for you.
We made out to know. But they
I wasn't
don't
acting.
feel right to shoot an unarmed man, but I'll get over it.
Yeah, I'll pick
Doesn't
it.
feel right to shoot
Okay,
an
great,
unarmed
thanks.
man, but I'll get over it.
Eric, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear. It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart. That's for you.
That's for you.
That's for you. That's for you.
They've taken away my iPad, so
No.
yeah, so there's
How
nothing I can
dare
do. Let's see.
You
By
can
the
shout
way,
it out and answer
everybody,
see these
questions.
Jim's heading out.
Jim.
Oh,
I'm
Jim.
severely jet lagged. I need to go.
Oh,
So nice to
Jim.
see you.
Lovely to see you all.
I'm
Lovely
excited.
to see you out there.
Jim has a book.
I have a book, Caught with My Pants Down and Other Tales from My Life in Hollywood. All the proceeds, all my royalties go to 3 different charities. Enjoy the book. It was a bestseller in its first couple of weeks. And keep it that way, please. Thank you so much.
I'm excited to read it.
All right, Major Zero, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Congratulations, Jim.
Major Zero. Awesome.
Go eat and go to the bathroom.
I have to go get a plug for you.
That sounds like a baby.
I'll be back. Don't go away. Nobody go away. I'll be right back.
Come back. Come back.
All right. At the moment, I can see your comments if anybody has any questions because they've taken away my ability to.
Now is the
know who I'm
time
signing
to
for.
ask David Hayter those questions that you might have already asked, but he couldn't see them.
That's right. And by the time they pop up, I'll be back signing.
Right?
Hi, Shane. How are you?
Oh, she was coming for it.
Shane Smith.
Shane Smith, a
Yeah.
constant
Yeah, no, Shane
supporter.
Smith.
Fabulous.
There's no order when Debbie isn't here.
Thanks
That's
so much,
true.
Emily, David.
Question for David and Quinton. Who would win in a fight between Solid Snake, Big Boss, and Raiden? Let's say Raiden.
They always do.
Because
Even when they're done, they're
he's
never
pretty tough. Snake is tough, but Raiden's a cyborg ninja. So, where's Mei Ling? I don't know.
Yeah.
I got in touch with Mei Ling, and she said she was going to do this, but I don't know. She's ethereal. She's tough to pin down.
Yeah.
Love you, Tengu Snake.
Now that it's on Netflix,
Hey, Dave, loving the
you're actually
shades.
able to watch it.
I am also called Dave. Fantastic. Well, you're going to need shades like this.
Like, yeah, we know you do. that.
What's your favorite character that you don't voice? Oh my God, I love all the characters. I can't. There's so many great characters.
Sniper Wolf.
Sniper Wolf, yes. The boss,
Sniper
right?
Wolf, it's always
the
Sniper
Colonel.
Woo! No pressure.
I don't know. Otacon's my
Otacon.
cookie, so you know.
Just to let you guys know
His friends think-
that the group print is
Yeah.
now on the Streamily shop. Well, not the Streamily store. So on IG. So if you actually want to see what the full print looks like,
Cool.
go to IG streamly.live and you'll see the full print. And on top of that, you'll see this young, sexy man's face on most of the print.
It's true. And Kieran Hunt, I have to tell you, I'm sorry about your rent, but I'm so happy that you're here.
Self-confidence, right?
Like a mofo.
David, missed my birthday by a few days. Oh, I kept you
I'm
waiting.
back.
Playing Metal Gear since you were too young to play them. Many people do. I please ask Snake if you could tell my friend Sebastian that he looks like a lion. Yeah. You know why? Because Sebastian does look like a lion.
This is Alex. Just sticking
Lucky
that in.
Sebastian.
Alex.
The itch is still there.
Yeah, I'm not wearing the glasses to be cool. I couldn't see the comments otherwise.
But he is cool. It
Well, I
happens.
just happen to
He
be
can't
cool.
help it.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
what accent did I put on for Snake the first time? Just my accent. I mean, the accent I created to sound less Canadian in Los Angeles. My basic,
Hey,
my neutral American accent, as opposed to the accent that I came down here with. Which was like
American.
this.
that's a good one.
Oh, it's not too bad, you know.
Oh, I like it.
Oh yeah, not so bad, you know.
Oh, hey. No way. That's good.
And Shane Smith, if you finished your novel, fantastic. Congratulations.
Ooh, I don't know if we have caffeine Red Bull.
Hi, Francesca.
No, Diet Red Bull
You
still
have
has
the
caffeine,
best
just with the sugar.
boyfriend
And
in
that's
the
extra
world.
You're offering me red wine?
Apparently, that's what I'm hearing.
Red Bull, 'cause I'm not trying to get sleepy.
So Alex wants me to say, until I kill you, you're all
Haven't
I
had time for
think
World War Cup.
about. Ooh, I like that one. That's an unusual one.
That's good.
Yeah,
Until I
like
kill you.
Wendy and
I'm trying to
Oscar.
get solar.
What the hell?
Before the end of the year, or like California's about to like.
What's your favorite breed of dog?
No.
I like all dogs.
You have a lot of dogs.
We have 3 dogs at the moment. We
Mhm.
used to have 4 dogs.
Basically, you have to get.
All dogs go to heaven. Hey, Cash. How's that for a segue? Cash, you wanted I Am Lightning, the rain transformed. And you got it all the way to New Zealand.
Me too.
God
Nice.
bless that.
I also have one for Cash right here, but I forgot to put the number on it, so we're.
That's what we're trying to find, Cash. It's all about you
Gotta go.
right now.
Number, who's got the number?
Okay, well, I should keep signing. I'll keep this one separate.
New one for YA, but the A is an ampersand. I don't know how to pronounce that. Y ampersand or Wyatt? Wyatt. Maybe it's Wyatt. Anyway, Wyatt.
David, could you send a shout out to my girlfriend
You love my beard,
Laura?
thank you.
And
My beard loves you.
would she marry you? I
Um,
don't know. Laura?
What's up,
Would
Jay?
she?
Laura, would you marry Doc
Give me the
Smith?
opportunity, would you force me?
We wanna know.
3 to 6, absolutely.
We all
Uh,
want to
can I
know. I
say-
want to know.
Hello to the Pena family. You should all let Gabriel buy all the calorie mates in the world.
Right. I have HD
I
Gutierrez.
wish you could see those comments.
Hi, HD Gutierrez. I'm signing this for you.
You're welcome,
Is he
darling.
the one that says the whole thing?
Hey, David,
Sir,
This is a lot.
I actually have a message to convey to you, and it's actually a good one. There's apparently an excellent snake impression that's done by someone on TikTok. And there,
Oh, yeah.
if you're interested in checking it out, the handle is Ginger Meme Dude.
Ginger Meme Dude. All right, I will look
Ginger
that
Meme
up.
Dude 00.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's really cool, actually. It's very well done.
Well, good.
Good.
But he's not you.
No, it is. But I appreciate a good impression. So I will check that out.
Nitro cold. Ooh, vanilla.
My favorite ones are when people
Ooh,
go,
I'm gonna have that.
I'm Snake, you know, or
Yeah.
Bruno,
I'm
going after Metal Gear.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
love
I
it.
do, David.
They come to me at a convention and they go, how is that? I go, it's good. But,
Yeah, keep it up.
you know,
It's like you're having a lot of fun up there.
like, would you tell David? I said, of course.
Of course, I will call him right now.
Yeah. Because that's all he lives for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yes, no, it's like your Snake impression, Otacon.
Yes, my snake impression is superb.
I can tell by your
Right?
tone.
Right? What do you think? No, see, I can't. The only time I can successfully do a snake imitation is if I have a terrible laryngitis cold. And I wake up really in the morning, then I can can't do it.
Oh, for the cash. Oh, perfect. Thank you.
You got it. Cool.
Perfect. Yes, there you go.
Scott
Okay. I'll tell you. Let's see.
Wilkes.
Oh.
Thanks, Wilkes.
That's so sweet.
You just turn around like, you said, right?
I would love it. I'm sipping water right now, just so I want to stay sober.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I will start like
5 minutes.
slurring.
5 minutes later, like, all right, let me get
Hello.
No, I'd be.
What is your name? Thank you, though.
I'll be saying things I shouldn't.
That's right.
Are you going live on your phone?
You already
Hey,
are.
someone's special out there. I wanted to let you know that they're sending me a and I haven't received it yet. You're wanting me to say got it memorized, and of course, when I receive it, we'll sign it. We'll send it. Giving you the shout out now. Until then.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you can go to Streamily.com/Metal Gear Solid and get your prints right now, especially that fantastic, amazing group shot that is on the Streamily.live story.
Okay.
And that is not Sniper Wolf singing as much as you think it is.
It could be.
Rowdy.
All right, Rob, I'm sorry to bother you.
Just a little. This
Matt,
is for you,
lovely
HD.
to
Thank you so much for being such a great
tried.
band. I hope you like it.
I'm still kind of
back on the
learning how to line it all.
Whatever
up.
it was.
Terrible.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, I started there. Okay. All right. That should be good.
Cody. This one is going to be. This is to Cody. I'm going to sign this for you, Cody.
Short on the sides.
And this one is that wonderful. I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Like, it's all they
It's such an iconic one.
It is a good one.
Act as a character.
I
give them a pep talk as a
did not write it, but I love saying it.
Tell me the products that you use and tell me the routine that you
Jeremy
use.
Blaustein wrote it.
That's all.
Ah,
He did the English translation.
he did.
Yeah, and he wrote a bunch of really cool interpretations of Kojima's style.
Hey, Tim,
Very cool.
lighting here. The voice of Mephisto.
See, there's a wealth of knowledge here with David Hayter, who's not
All
only a
right, this is for,
fantastic actor, but an incredible writer. David Hayter.
this is for
writer.
you, Flash.
Historian.
That's and Metal Gear Solid. Very accurate. Somebody has to. Somebody has to.
Chase.
Hey.
Chasey out there. Chasey, baby.
You're in New Zealand.
You wanted it vertical. You got it. Let her rip.
Axie Boss, William.
Thank you.
We're gonna start
Hey,
on this one.
All lighting here. The voice of Mephisto. And Diablo 2.
What
And
was
Snow
my
White County.
favorite
Never
about
did.
Racing Shiro?
And kind of
Probably the fact that
Louis Zavala, if you're out there, I'm signing something special for you.
told me that it wasn't going to be like Sven from the 80s
I was here, I would have
So
moment.
I feel like I had
But they had a
more
special day coming up.
of a part in helping develop the character because they weren't really trying to base
See,
it
that's a
off
30 down
any
bit.
So that was nice.
This is for Cash in New Zealand. New Zealand. Not Hawaii was far away, but New Zealand.
The family
Would it be cool if this
I've been to New Zealand. It's an amazing, amazing place. Trying to go back. Cash, I want to come back and visit you. So we'll make that happen.
Am I going to be able
This
to
is on its way to you. Here we go.
You will make time. Take care.
Let's see. Spider-Man one's a blue.
Was that a cameo?
Huh?
Is that a cameo?
Yeah.
He just passed away, but Paul Sorvino, Paul Sorvino.
Yeah.
So I saw one of his cameos. And he's like, "So Anthony, here's your thing. Signed it for you. Now I got to turn my back on you." Goodfellas.
God,
I was like,
so
that's
good.
a great catchphrase.
So good.
Yeah.
God. He was so damn good.
So good.
In Mirrors. Also.
Yeah, no doubt. I got to hang out with Mira once. Crazy night, her and Kevin Spacey and Quentin Tarantino.
Oh my
That's
God.
super cool.
That was a little crazy.
All webbed up and nowhere to go.
Okay. Let's see.
Louis
what else.
Zavala. Look at that golden delight. That's you. Let her rip, baby. Let her rip.
Okay. $264. Who's this to? N.A.
There's this one.
Not applicable.
Yeah.
Not applicable. Not in attendance.
Okay.
some whips coming
There you
out.
go, Cody.
Just
You
sign
like it?
Number 46.
It's done.
Do I need a video banner? Actually, no, because I have this really good computer that I bought specifically to video edit. If I had a video editor, then
Please.
my wife's
This is
gonna
to
start
John,
all my
spelled Jon.
So,
Supposed to
no,
write
I
my
gotta do
favorite
it
quote.
myself.
Too many good quotes, but I will choose
But you know
one.
what? You can like shoot me a.
And this one's to Sean.
or,
I'm no
message on
hero.
any one of my
Never
socials.
was. Never will be.
This is for Zelos and Ramza, which sounds like a, that should be an anime show. Zelos and Ramza,
Guy sitting in this.
or a comedy team. Anyway, thank you, and this is on the way.
Random guy with a red beard and
Yes.
great hair. It's,
Very exciting.
Yeah.
where can you meet me?
No.
Probably next time I'm doing a con. If you're in a con, or you the one that said you're in Israel, I don't know if I'm going to be going anywhere near that side of the world.
Yeah.
Because most of the
No
cons
great
that I get
gigs.
invited to are out here. I think I've been invited to one international con, and that was in the UK, and
Hi, baby.
it ended up getting like
Love
rescheduled
you.
because of COVID, or stopped because of COVID, and then they haven't missed it.
My wife says hello.
No international cons have
She's great.
Yeah.
I can't
Any
imagine
new books?
going in Israel.
Nope. She's been working on 3, but she hasn't
Who do I
on
play?
3.
Okay.
You can check my TikTok because I uploaded a video. It's the one that's got like
All right, Daryl.
3,000 views or something.
You're getting the one of me
It's kind of like a video
as Old
compilation. I'm a
Snake.
voice actor.
This is somebody.
Well, and
Somebody actually photoshopped a picture of
all
me
kinds of actor face
to make me
actors.
look old
But most of
and
the
like
stuff
Old
will
Snake.
probably see me
That's great.
Yeah, that's
That's
hilarious.
fantastic.
on Spider-Man, Green Lantern.
Well, that's very cool.
That's kind of cool.
Veronica.
The one
I
they
love
made
your
for
name. I love the song by Elvis Costello. And here is your gin, the virtuoso, with the quote that you asked for, my dear.
Slideshow.
Requires a certain cruelty with 4 hearts, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's perfect.
Someone dies.
So recreating spectacular.
All the
Hey,
time.
Edric.
Slim, do you want
You.
Who would it be next?
Coming to you, Edric.
What up, probably Spider-Man?
Thank you.
Spider-Man PS4 game I have.
All right.
I'm in.
This is going to be a
Oh,
mutual.
this is fun.
This is to Johnny.
Okay, bye, love. Tired wave, back to you.
Hey, we will be signing this
Yes,
together.
together.
All righty.
Ooh, a double sign.
And your question, if they ever make a Rising Revengeance 2, will I play Raiden again after almost 10 years? Well, yes, of course. It would be.
There's no other riding.
There's no other Raiden, exactly.
Yeah, who else is going to do it?
I mean, for fuck's sake, you're talking to the real McCoy here, right?
That's right.
And look at all of us here. We're here for you. So if you're not here for us, you know what I'd say. Please be there for us.
PH.
No, I'd say piss off. But I love you. God bless.
So
Go.
We're gonna start the.
this is going to be
Okay, cool.
Oh, somebody wants a meow. This one's for Bree.
She sells seashells by the
By the
seashore,
seashore.
Karen.
All right.
What's up, Louie? How's it going?
Should I pass it on to you again or no?
I think that
No, I think
no,
Francisco's
because I have to find
Confusing. Okay.
No, I'll get confused.
I
I'm
will-
easily confused.
I get it. So I will just put them aside. And then you'll have your own. So you're not-
Jamal, this is for you, my friend. Very nice it is.
The guy that played him in What If.
This
There
is
you go.
to Eric. Gonna be mutual signing again.
No.
There's more.
Oh,
Okay, Robbie Davis plays Spider-Man, Yuri Lowenthal plays Spider-Man.
Aside from Tasia and me,
So they're all not Drake Bell.
has anybody guest starred on Star Trek?
Oh,
Sadly, no.
which one were you on?
Next Generation.
Oh, me too. I was just on an episode. I played the Shauna the Vulcan when Wesley went to the academy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a guest star on one.
Yeah, me too.
I did a, I was Ambassador LaQuell,
Fabulous. Who?
who was, there were 3 ambassadors from our land, from our planets, who came to try and understand humans. One was there to understand conflict, I think. One was to understand love, and one was to understand pleasure.
Wow.
I was pleasure.
Of course you were.
Of course.
So the whole episode,
You're
I
like
played
Quinton is
games.
a body.
I played games, had interesting drinks, and had desserts.
Lovely.
Ate chocolate.
They didn't have sexual pleasure in there.
No,
They
there was
avoid
one
that.
scene though. It had nothing to do with. No, I guess that was the love one. I don't know.
Oh, maybe that was, okay. I was going to say
But
that
I
would
was
be kind
with
of.
Troy through the whole thing, and there was one scene they cut out.
There's your meow.
I meet this little boy at this after we've been having desserts and whatnot. And
Yeah.
And so we're walking down a hallway, and we see a child, a little boy, maybe 10, 11 years old. And I go up to him, and I'm turning him around, looking at him, and like, what is this?
Oh.
And she said, oh, that's a child. And the first question innocently out of my mouth was, it's a child. Can I eat it? They said, no, that's how we were born, blah, blah, blah. Well, we came fully formed from our natal pod, so I had no idea what it was.
Aliens.
That's
And
hilarious.
they said, no, we can't say, can we eat children?
Oh
That's
my
too bad.
gosh.
Eli, if you're out there,
Ben, my man.
Eli, you've got some lovely friends in Curbs Anime Battles who put together this personalized signature for you from Ryden. So there you go. There you go, dear. Let her rip.
Signed one to Daston and now one to Venti.
A lot of people don't know that I was the voice of Star Trek Discovery, the Shenzhou, on top of being a Vulcan.
Ooh.
Were you really?
Was. But
That's
of course,
amazing.
that was so
Pretty
cool
good.
until I found out that the Shenzhou got blown
Never
up.
thought to consider
So
Oh,
I
so
know.
good.
I know, and you'd think it would be the same computer voice for the Discovery, but no, it wasn't.
No.
So that was one of those voiceover disappointment stories that we all have. Like, you got the job, and oh shoot, unfortunately, not.
Yeah.
You'll not be going on to the next 6 seasons. But hey, easy come, easy go.
Okay, Doc Smith, you said your Laura was asking if she could hear my Beatles impressions. I'll give you 4 of them quickly. Hello, it's great to be here, Paul McCartney. You know, I think Doc is a great man, except when he turned us on, actually John and George to LSD. Isn't that right, John?
You're the man. I'm just
That's very true, you know. I mean, Dr. Robert, he messed us up in the heads with the LSD, lysergic acid, isn't it right, George? Well, it's true, you know. He took us out. We thought we were just having tea, but he put it in our coffee. We woke up the next day, Ringo yelling at us, peace and love, peace and love. No more autographs.
Excellent. You do look like a Beatle.
Thank you.
Absolutely. This is to Sam. Sam, this is going to be a co-signing.
Sam?
Sam.
Oh, I know. And I have one more here to Bree. Come on up soon, Bree.
That's true. The moment I'm gonna hop on your TikTok, you leave. Damn.
Oh, wait, what?
I was gonna hop on your TikTok.
Oh,
and say
man.
hi, and then you left. I would knock this off.
So finally, somebody wants a picture of Huey. I'm very excited. Jack Rogers, you're the man. Thank you.
Oh yeah, a lot of people.
RJ. And this one's for you.
Oh, I've got Sun God now. Thank you, Sun God. I love that name. It's definitely noticeable. You cannot forget that one.
That's true.
No.
And I've always enjoyed this song.
Yes, I do too. Where is the mutual?
I thought that was David singing in the background.
Oh yeah, that sounds very much.
Can you find this picture, my darling? I'm sure I'm missing it somewhere, but this is the Sniper Wolf Snake duo. This one.
Bree, this one goes out to you.
I know that's it.
But I'm thrilled that you asked for
Yeah.
right.
Oh, is that the what is that?
The letter.
Oh no. See, that's why Mama doesn't drink when she's sliding. No, thank you.
I will wait till you guys finish up that last stuff that you're working on right now, and I will slide the group poster.
Oh yes.
Great.
I see there's a bunch of those to sign.
Controversy.
Controversy.
I feel like there should have been like a James Bond-esque type song, or like little here, like Solid Snake.
That's what this is. This is the Snake Eater James Bond song.
That's why it sounds so.
Yeah.
I just feel like
I'm still in the dream Snake Eater.
And I do have a send in that I will be sending out once I get it.
I have it in my
Got it? Good.
If you don't have it, I will tell our.
Oh, what's her name?
By the way, ladies and gentlemen,
I do
they're in the
Singer.
chat. Don't forget, go to streamly.com/
Well,
Metal Gear Solid.
Donna
Woohoo!
Burke is one of the
Donna.
Metal Gear singers, but I don't think she sings that one.
Oh, shit.
So you got that?
I do. Looks like I've got some of my own.
All right, let's answer some questions here. Well, thank you. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Oh, Chris, he has a question from Doc Smith. If given the choice for Marvel or DC role, which would you love to read for? Which
For
I guess,
me? This is a question
yeah,
for
Chris,
me?
which universe, DC or Marvel?
Oh,
And which
man.
it says what role would you love to read for character-wise if you have a favorite in either universe?
I've been.
Well,
And if you don't, that's okay.
you know, I think I'd go for Marvel.
Yeah.
And the problem, I think the role that I would be right for, I would love to but it's already been cast.
Which one?
Doctor Strange.
Yes, I think you'd be brilliant.
I'd be a wonderful Doctor Strange, but you know that Benedict Cumberbumble or whatever his name is.
Cumberbund, yeah.
He jumped in line. He got ahead of me. So what can I say? And honestly, he's not a bad actor.
He's all right.
He's a.
Perhaps you could do it for the stage version.
Yes, there you go. That's coming soon, I'm
It's
sure.
gotta be.
Hey,
Hey.
Jack.
Vincent Walker, Vincent.
And Christopher, this is also for you.
Yeah.
It says, Daryl says, Darian the Mock says you were great at dubbing Hal and Huey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, they are related, so you know.
They're
not related to Huey and Dewey, are they?
I don't think so. I think Huey and Dewey were a different. Although Hal and Huey, that sort of sounds like a comedy team or something.
It does.
Can I have hugs? I give my life not for honor, but for you. I give my life not for. Ooh, yes.
Never mind. Okay.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Definitely the Metal Gear Bond song. Just watch GoldenEye. Who remembers that? Everyone. And fun fact, if this song wasn't written in a James Bond style, the music director would have quit working for the Metal Gear series. Is that true?
Sure.
Historian?
Yeah, sure.
Historian?
Absolutely.
Yeah, has to be. It's a fun fact.
Yes. If it's a fun fact, then it's a fact.
And it's fun. Hey,
So this one's for you.
Let's say Dr. Smith says, Doc Smith, don't forget Big Boss was chasing monkeys at 2 a.m. courtesy of Campbell during Metal Gear Solid 3. Okay, I won't forget that. You have a question for Tasia.
Oh.
What was your favorite moment about Poison Ivy?
Favorite moment for Poison Ivy? Wow.
For me, it was the calamine lotion.
The calamine.
Yeah, applying it.
I'll stay for the ham.
Wow. That was a good answer, David. That was
I
good.
love the fact that Poison Ivy is considered a villainess, was the Shiro in Arkham 3.
I was just checking it out.
And gave her life to save Gotham. I thought that was pretty dang cool. That she was willing to, in the effort to save her plants, she saved humanity as well. So she was much more complex, and she gets a bad write-off, but I think she's a Shiro in her own right. So that's. I always love playing. I love playing multi-dimensional characters, right? Because even villains never think of themselves as villains. They think they're doing it for the right reasons, and she's definitely one of those who ended up being quite the Shiro. So that's my answer. Hope that suffices.
That's brilliant.
Thank you for the question.
Thank you, David Mzengi, for that question for Tasia.
Yeah. Thank you for
shows
hosting, Quinton.
why she's the excellent actress she is, and takes so much care in her interpretation and performance. And
Quinton, you're a wonderful MC.
thank you.
You're hired, Rob. Don't feel bad.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm literally handling the group, Prince, so I'm
That's right.
I'm happy to host an interview.
You are
Let's
doing
see.
a great job.
We have a question for Christopher in a moment. Chris,
Yeah.
Can you, when you can, they're asking if you could say, I challenge special edition tactician to a challenge to see who is the king of the nerds in an Otacon voice.
I challenge special edition tactician to a challenge. Wow. Let's see what happens. I challenge special edition tactician to a challenge to see who is the king of the nerds.
Nice. And if you'd like to do it another way, you're welcome to
No,
take
thank
two.
you. No, I think we'll just let that be.
Let it lie. You nailed it.
Let it lie.
You nailed it.
I don't know what a special edition tactician is, but
Well, all I know is you laid it down.
well, thank you.
And apparently you are the king. So,
well, that's very.
hey, we got a question for David. If he's around.
I'm around.
Oscar wants to know if you would play and act as Snake in a live action movie.
What is he offering?
Oh!
No, I would do it. Whether or not Sony would put me in the lead of a $200 million movie is another question. So,
Of course they would.
Of course they would, and they should.
Who else should be it?
Doc Smith, you have the same question for me. Well, I would offer the same answer that David did. And I would also, do so if David were also allowed to do so.
That's right.
Yeah, then we would be the
Then
real
we're
team.
all coming in. That's
Yeah,
right.
we want the whole McGill.
Right? I just want to say a shout out to Zach Latson. He said that the demo for MGS was very sweet. Got me through a rough childhood. Thanks for that. I now own my own gaming hobby store in Billings, Montana, Nerd Ranger LLC. And
Wow.
I credit MGS with that. So that's a beautiful thing. I'm so glad that you
That's fantastic.
took it to the next level and embraced the gaming world, and now give others that opportunity. That's for you, Zach.
Beautiful.
All right.
Congratulations.
Right on.
We or Way, WEI. Awesome. Thank you. We are having a great time, and it's lovely to have you all out there asking us questions while we're chugging along, signing for you. Oblong Burb. Quinton, what was your favorite moment voicing Reno from Final Fantasy VII? Well, I like the comic relief of the character. Trying to think if there was a favorite moment. I just think the fact that he had the opportunity to be sarcastic once he got shut out outside and the villains were inside deciding what to do, and he mockingly yelled, "I'm still out here." That's it.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
Yeah.
I was in Final Fantasy, the series. How many were those on Final Fantasy?
Of the games, you mean, Deja?
The games.
Games
Yes.
are about
The city.
There were quite a few.
There are a lot.
They
Yeah,
all work in Final Fantasy.
I was in about 3 games and 1 film.
That's
David's
very
like,
cool.
I don't do
It was all right.
My fantasies.
As Reno and also as Esau.
Oh.
Who did you play, dear?
I
I played Ultimecia.
375.
Nice.
Ultimecia had some very cool wings. Very cool.
Oh yeah.
The 2 of them. I don't know, but I always I think some of them, the characters that you have get a little bit more love than others, and I don't know. Ultimecia.
The gamers are the most.
The city. I mean, Final Fantasy is a huge series, but I don't really get a lot of requests for Ultimecia. Oi. We have a
Yeah,
spin.
that's for the hard seltzer. That's what happens.
Anyway, love that we are connected that way, my darling Quinton.
Absolutely.
We are connected.
Always.
Where are you based?
Not one picture got messed.
Yay!
Not one.
Quentin, where are you living? Where are you now?
Me?
Yes.
Well, I'm all over the place. I'm on the road, but currently I'm
There you go.
So you just had a slight spill
in Lincoln, Nebraska, for about the next 9 months.
Wow.
And it's really great to be here. It's nice. Besides living in LA for 30 plus years, I'd get back to Cleveland and see family. And for the last number of years, it was a lot of touring the US and overseas until COVID.
That's so cool. Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah, the home of Johnny Carson.
Are you on a show there, or are you just on a retreat? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm not a retreat. No. My wife lives here and wanted to spend some time here, but it is kind of a retreat. Absolutely, to get away from it all, kind of transition and in a quiet area. Yeah, a retreat.
Nice. I like it.
And I look forward to seeing Johnny's artifact. I'm a big Johnny Carson fan.
No,
I think it's wonderful.
This one. Because there's.
Chris, somebody added you would be a brilliant Doctor Strange.
Oh, thank you.
See, it's been confirmed.
That's yeah. It's nice to hear that.
What is my favorite? The question from Vic Boss. What's my favorite movie / show? My favorite movie of all time would be Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, good one.
Yeah, starring the inimitable Gene Wilder. And what show? That's a tough one. I did like the Batman series of the 60s when I was a kid. I like the All in the Family series with Carol O'Connor in the 70s. And more recently, I did like Benedict Cumberbatch in the Sherlock series.
Oh, yes. Good one.
There was also one called The Mentalist years ago on CBS.
Yes.
Wonderful. And Blacklist, I think it's called, with
Yes. Good
James
one.
Spader.
Love that one.
Yeah, I can watch him do just about anything. Okay, Dario in the box official. Did I have some memories of working with John Seigan I can share with you? I don't actually.
So John played Solidus, and sadly passed away about a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Or too young.
Who did?
John Seigan. I think I worked with John only when I worked on Metal Gear Solid 2, possibly. I don't.
Correct.
You would have been in the room with us, right, Dave?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. I got to hang out with the cast of Digimon and see Jeff Nimoy. Well, right on, By Love 863. I hope you had fun. Jeff's a good guy.
I guess we could say anything.
Good friend. Very talented.
Hard to.
Lovely man. And here we have a question from Doc Smith. Hey, Chris, for your next role, would you fancy playing a bad guy? Because I'd love to see you take on a guy even worse than Huey.
Nice. Well, I don't know what's so bad about Huey. I think Huey just gets a bad rap. But yes, of course, I would love to play a supervillain of some kind. I would love that. I would take it on in a flash. So yeah,
I
yeah.
think Huey is just misunderstood.
Yes, I think Huey is very misunderstood.
Yeah.
I agree. You know, they made some not so great ethical choices, maybe, but he's pretty misunderstood. No, I'd love to play a villain. I would be. I think that'd be a blast. Never really done that. Yeah.
Wouldn't you say that working with Kiefer Sutherland as Snake counts?
No.
I'm just kidding. I love Kiefer.
I'm going to stay completely out of that.
If you know Kiefer, like you know Kiefer, what a gal.
I only heard his voice. I never met the man, and no comment.
Well, I drank with him in a Dallas bar, and
did you?
That was rough.
Yeah, that sounds like that.
Was that rougher than the Kevin Spacey night, or was that
very different?
Tarantino, Spacey and Tarantino. Yeah,
very different experiences. Those two.
I can imagine. I can't imagine actually. Let's see.
I've had some drinks with you, David, and it's a fun time. That's all I can say.
Do you guys remember any of the? I know I don't. Do you guys remember any of the unused Metal Gear Solid lines that you had to record? Were there any you wish made the cut? Well, I'll answer first quickly. I don't have any outtakes at all. I don't have access to it. I don't recall any because we recorded so many lines. Now, maybe the other folks here have an answer to that. That's different than mine.
Well, I remember, Quinton, I think you were hassling Sonny or something about the eggs or something or other, and you delivered the line like, why can't you figure out how to cook eggs, bitch? And then, I remember that almost ended up going into the track because the people looking at the tracks all speak Japanese, and they didn't always know when we were joking, and so that one almost ended up in the game.
That's brilliant.
We had to be careful about how we would joke around.
That's very funny.
Well, I'm glad you were there for quality control, my friend.
Yes.
It wasn't me. I can't remember. I think it was Chris who caught it. But
oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that would have been fun. I mean, I wish somebody had been, putting outtakes on the side. That would have been great.
I know. It'd be nice to have a Metal Gear gag reel.
Yes. Yes. Lord knows.
Yeah.
Hours and hours of recording.
I want to just shout out for Oscar and Wendy Camargo. They did ask, please tell Oscar or Wendy a line. So I want to do one of my favorite openings of that scene. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Concentrating, never moving a muscle. Okay, there you go.
Chilling.
I'm in love already. I'm in love all over again. There you go.
Oh, just like we're back. How many years ago? I don't know if I want to.
Wow, it's like 23 or 4 years ago.
Isn't it crazy that none of us have aged?
It is.
It is. I'm tired of wearing this salt and pepper wig. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, David, Yoda, real Yoda, posted, and I just saw this, that Oscar Isaac think you should be the one to play Snake.
Oscar Isaac said that?
In the movie because your voice is so iconic.
Well, that's very kind of Oscar. If he wants me to dub him over, I'm happy to do. I'll just say I think Oscar Isaac is amazing, and if he plays Snake, he'll be incredible. But
he is a wonderful
very
actor.
kind of him to say.
He's really good.
I've heard things about Oscar. I've heard things.
Listen, I don't know.
Cool.
Hey, let's see. Anaya Mendoza. Quinton, what cheers you up when you are sad?
Oh.
That's a toughie. It really depends on the day. It might be a person. It might be a song. It could be a movie. Quite often the Beatles will do it for me. Young Frankenstein does
Oh, good one.
Always.
You know,
Always a cure for depression.
You know, Blazing Saddles.
Oh, another one.
You know, and actually really socialize. Doing anything like this where we actually get to engage, even though it's in a virtual sense, we don't get to see each other. So anything socially.
It's very helpful.
You know, make sure
We need each other.
We really do, especially because we do something that's so unique and so niche that very few people understand it. So to have a conversation about it, perhaps Tasia and Dave, the rest of you guys will understand. They nod their heads, but they really don't get it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's anything for the experience when you've lived something rather than understanding it versus really living it. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
It can be quite isolating to be a voiceover artist.
I'm with you 100%.
Yes, no question.
So when I'll add to your question, Anya, what cheers me up when I'm sad, I gave you that. When I'm depressed or isolated, wow, I'd have to go to Chris and Tasia and the rest of the folks here to see what they say.
Well, you know what I say is I go outside.
Oh,
go outside. I get out into nature. I walk along the river, or I go to the beach, or I go through the woods, or, and I move my body. I used to run. I can't run anymore because I had a hip replacement and I can't really do it. But I bicycle a lot. But even just walking, just moving my body through space in nature, it almost always makes me feel better. So that's what I do.
That's a good answer.
That's a great answer.
It's a great one. It's not one I'm willing to do, but it's
No. I would never do it either. But
no, of course. There's the other route is find a really good bottle of scotch and sit down with a couple of good friends and just spend an evening laughing. That works.
Yes, I agree. Sitting and spending time with friends laughing.
Yeah,
that's
I gave up the scotch and the
even without the scotch, you don't have to have the scotch.
Because I was party of one with a number of characters in my company, but they were invisible.
Yeah, I can understand.
Yeah. So yeah, it is really keeping in touch with others. Anya, reach out.
Yeah, I don't know if Anya again. If you're familiar with Clubhouse, but that during the pandemic, that was very helpful. Clubhouse is an online app where you can actually, in case you are isolated for any reason, go on into rooms and have real conversations with people with your voice as opposed to digitally. Because I think it's really important to connect with people with your voice back and forth as opposed to just, again, just writing. So now that we're all back out and about, it's great to connect with humans. But if you can't, that's another alternative Clubhouse where you can share your interests, nature, gaming, and then there's rooms where you can actually go and speak and connect with people from all over the world on shared interests. So that's just another way to connect when you're feeling sad. And there's actually a wonderful mental wellness room that I go into, and I'm part of every Wednesday, where they actually literally help people that are feeling anxious or depressed and really support them. There's therapists, doctors, holistic practitioners. It's a really beautiful place to go. So just wanted to shout that out as another way to connect.
That's Clubhouse, you say?
Clubhouse, yeah. It's an app that started during the pandemic, and it was hugely popular because it literally came out. It's just a picture of you, and then it's just your voice, but in real time.
Yeah, it's a live voice thing.
Well,
the
Wednesday group sounds wonderful.
It is a wonderful group. They have the most beautiful people. It's Wednesday from 1 p.m. Pacific to 4 p.m. Pacific, and it's hosted by Mark Hayford. But it's the mental wellness group. And if anyone wants to DM me, I can give you the link to it.
I'd love to get that from you.
This is very cool. Very cool. We'd love to offer that.
Look at that. Thank you, Anya.
I felt incredibly happy. Maybe not happy. Yeah, happy through the entire pandemic because our little pod was all together. So for me, because we all still like each other, hanging with my daughters and my family really kept me sane. We built a tiny house in the backyard. Coincidentally, my daughter, who had been living in Minnesota doing theater there, came home right before the pandemic hit.
Wow.
Just to spend the winter here. She'd spent 10 winters in Minnesota and wanted to take a break. And then the pandemic hit, so she was here.
Wow.
And so we built this little place, and my sister-in-law moved because her husband had passed away. So we have 6
Goodness.
in our little pod. And it really kept all of us sane because everybody had their own space. Not we don't have a huge place, but everybody had their own space. But because we're all crazy actors, we all got along and still do amazingly.
That's
Right,
wonderful.
but that's great. That's my solace is that we dig each other, you know.
And I can confirm that the best cure for depression is hanging out with Paul's family.
I believe that. I believe that.
We did do that in Australia.
This is to Kieran. Kieran, this is for you. Wanted to share.
And Kaizen, this one's for you.
Special edition tactician. You are, well, Christopher, they're thanking you. Thank you so much for that.
Oh, for my, yes, my wonderful rendition of
Tactician. Yeah.
Special edition tactician. I love
there
it.
you go. It's Conjunction Junction. What's your
Yeah,
fun?
I was going to say it could be a TV show.
Yeah, it should be. EM, hi, Quinton Flynn. Ryden has inspired me. Favorite Metal Gear Rising and Metal Gear Solid 2 and 4 also. Thank you for everything. You're very welcome, EM. It was an honor to be a part of the series and play the role and give everything I had. So it's my pleasure to be of service to you and inspire you. Now we have some, I can't quite pronounce this, although I'll try. Kyujin Chan. I bet David could actually get it better than I.
If it's Japanese, I can pronounce it. If it's Chinese, I don't want to risk it.
I don't know which it is because I don't read or speak either.
Chinese.
So I've always loved Otacon from the first time playing through Metal Gear Solid, and they got a lot of love for you there, Chris.
Well, I'm deeply grateful to that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And I kind of miss him, I have to say. I wish there was an opportunity to bring Otacon back.
Yeah.
Other than the cameos that I do, which are usually done.
Sure.
And that's fun, I have to say. That's a lot of fun.
Oh, definitely.
Quinton, Christopher, just to let you know that there is we will be ending the stream at 3:30, so we have about 22 minutes on here. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want some of these phenomenal prints, especially that group print, go to streamly.com/Metal Gear Solid and get your prints. And I will let you phenomenal people keep talking.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rob. Fury. Everybody give it up for Rob.
Rob, I really want to.
Fury, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to find a way to sign that group poster. How can we make that work?
Well,
you're in the East Coast, right?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's the drag.
We'll work on it. I'll talk to our team, and we'll make it work.
I understand it's complicated, so it may not be possible.
It might be complicated, but yet again, we are Streamly.com. And we make things happen.
I know. That's why I like speaking out. So stay in touch with me about it. If we can make it happen, I'd love to be part of it.
Absolutely. So you guys keep talking because You guys were having a really cool conversation. I just wanted to let you guys know that we have about 20 minutes left. So
That's fine.
There you go. And you guys keep going on my streamily.com/Metal
So, gang, listen, any of you out there,
Look, he should do
to sign more prints for you that are available while we're here for the next 20 minutes. If you'd like them personalized, by all means, purchase, and we will sign them for you and show you us signing them for you, as we've been doing this entire
like
time.
Dillard coffee.
Yes, and to
I
salmon.
second that.
Dillard coffee, everyone.
To
Hillary?
salmon for you.
Nice.
Oh, cool. That's
So far,
nice.
the marathon's going well. We're glad you're all here. The
It's very
telethon,
enjoyable.
and
Telethon.
you know, see, by love 863 curls under the blankets. I guess that would be happy shyness. Dario in the box official, not a short, not a lack of questions. Can I please say, Quinton? Can you please say I'm going to rip you into pieces, Dario? Well, sure. Well, that's not a problem. I don't know what you want me to do it as. I assume Ryden. I'm going to rip you into pieces, Dario from the barrio, then bury you. See what I did there? You're welcome. Shion Timmy 1, or Sion Timmy 1 says, I can see David cameo in Metal Gear Solid movie. Okay. Well, there you go.
Let me know how you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And David probably would do it too, as long as the price was right and he liked the role.
That's right.
You know, as his personal manager and promoter at this point, I can say that.
I think it'll be very much like Pee Wee Herman's cameo in his own movie. Phone call for you, Mr. Herman.
That was a good one.
Mr. Snake.
Like,
Donnie Lynn, thank you. Special edition tactician. Question for David. If you were cast for a Metal Gear movie, what game would you want it to be based on?
Oh.
Well, I think start with Metal Gear 1 and bring the cinematic audience in the way that we brought in the gaming audience. I think that's tradition, and plus Shadow Moses is such a cinematic location, so I think that would probably be my preference.
Yeah.
There you go.
I would agree with that.
Grant O'Rourke says, hey, Quinton, pushing the glasses with your finger is Curse gig or Chris's gig?
Oh, that was an Otacon habit. I had nothing to do with it, but the people who animated Otacon would push his glasses up with his finger.
Got it. Well, that's because I'm a big Otacon fan.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I'm just a copycat.
Such a fan.
Grant. Kaizan Peralta. Thoughts on Metal Gear Solid movie with Oscar Isaac? We've already covered that. That's an old question. Oblong Burb. I love that part. LOL. We don't know what you're talking about, but we're glad you loved it. I love 863. A dog came down and is squeaking her ball. Oh, that's cute. Doc Smith. Hey, Dave, my Laura is now watching. Doc, I'm going to tell you this. He may want money up front. Could I ask you to again ask her, would she marry me, please? So Doc is asking, you're asking David to ask Laura if she would marry you?
It's a little confusing.
Well, Doc, listen, I don't know how you know Laura, and I don't know does she want to marry you. I feel like this is your responsibility, my friend. And while I would love to be the progenitor of your lifelong relationship, I don't feel that that's my place. So my apologies. But Laura, I will tell you that Doc, he's pretty good.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
And Doc, you say, well, Quinton, you are our buddies, aren't you? Yes, I'm your buddy. I'm your pal. Bye, love. Rita Reno, can you cheer me up? I don't know how His sadness got attached to me now. Well, of course, Reno can cheer you up. Don't be so serious, huh? Come on. Lighten up, sunshine. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. And if you get depressed, just look at Doc, okay? No, ask him to marry you. Karen Hunt, for the big poster, I didn't put in the remarks, but if it's possible to put something supportive of the armed forces, 17 years, 1 tour of Iraq, and 4 in Afghanistan. So would appreciate it. It says GB. Now, I don't know. Is that Great Britain, perhaps?
Thank you for your
Yeah, could
service. Thank you for your service.
Well, thank you for your service, Kieran.
Yeah, thank you for
With
that.
your Irish name. Joseph Stylen. So yeah, for the big poster, possible to put something supportive of the armed forces. If that comment can reach Rob Fury, perhaps he can make a little post-it note. This specifically for Kieran Hunt's autographs.
Okay.
Did you hear me, Rob, on that?
Yeah, I just heard you. I just caught on to that. Can you repeat?
Yeah. It appears that Kieran had, for the big poster, he's made a purchase. He didn't put in the remarks, but if it's possible to put something supportive of the armed forces. Kieran, 17 years and 1 tour of Iraq and 4 for Afghanistan. So would appreciate it.
Wow.
I believe Kieran look through the orders, Eric.
Just supportive of the armed forces would be great.
Colonel Campbell approves of that, so does Sergeant Hiding.
Yeah.
Joseph Stylen, question for David. What are your thoughts on the Les Enfants Terribles project?
I think they made 2 babies too many.
There you go.
That's a full-on inside Metal Gear. Did we need liquid? Did we need Solidus? I don't know. Once you had solid, maybe stop the experiment. But listen, wasn't my experiment. I was a child. My mother was a test tube. That's all I know.
There you go. Thank you, David. Joseph, you're welcome. This goes out to anyone. Which scene from Metal Gear Solid has crushed you the most?
Crushed?
Hyperwolf's death scene, but I'm a little partial. Slightly biased.
No, I'd say Sniper Wolf's death scene and the boss's death scene are the 2 most crushing emotional roller coasters for me. Certainly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then Old Snake going off to die alone while Meryl marries Johnny Sasaki, the diarrhea kid. That was
that was tough. I think the death of Otacon's sister was pretty tough for him as well. But what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Oh wait.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
And Michael Len McBroom, this one's for you.
Folks out there, time update. It looks like we might have another 10 to 15 minutes tops. That was a question for By Love. Let's see. Okay, well, a lot of these questions are about the movie, which have been covered. In general, somebody's asking everyone's favorite snack food.
Snack food. Ooh.
Calorie Mate. Either Calorie Mate or a tree frog.
Okay. Well, we're going to let people wonder about that. I think the answer we've covered would we like to be a part of a potential Metal Gear Solid movie? Yeah. Depending.
Yes to that.
On Cloud 9, just being able to make it. Love you guys. Well, thank you, Maggie Hill. We love you.
That's very nice.
One of the groups they actually had.
Huey is all about self-preservation, says Doc Smith.
Well, Doc, who isn't is what I'm going to say to that.
Exactly. Bingo. Question for everyone. Okay, let's. I feel like changing this up. Maybe I'll do a little Dick Cavett. A question for everyone. Can I get a hello? I'm a new fan, and this excites me.
Okay.
Yep.
No one's biting.
What was the question?
This person, this Oglam Burb says, a question for everyone. Can I please get a hello? I'm a new fan, and this excites me.
Oh,
new
hello.
Just a hello.
What's the name again, Quinton?
Oh, Oblong Burb.
Oblong Burb. Well, welcome aboard, new fan.
Oblong, welcome. Hello. Good
Yeah.
to see you.
It's great to have you. Hi. There you go, Oblong. Hi.
Here, just to make you happy, here's a picture of Snake and Otacon on a snowmobile. That'll
My favorite ending. Fernando de Santiago.
If it's love that I'm feeling.
I hope that was love I was feeling.
No, it's Metal Gear Solid that I'm playing.
No. I know that when Otacon was sitting on the back of that snowmobile, I was feeling something.
Hello.
Yeah. It was cold though, you know.
I was impressed.
So Tommy Mooney says, inspiration comes from all shapes and forms. Not only have you shaped the gaming world, you've shaped the lives of millions of people.
Oh.
Love and good health to you all, and hugs to you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's a lovely thing to say.
That's
Thank you.
Tony. Tony Mooney.
Very, very thoughtful. Fans are awesome. You know.
Great fans. All right, Dario. Okay, moving on. You're no Snake. No, you're not.
I'm done. Unless there's any.
Paul Eiding is saying to the fans out there, hey, thanks to all for tuning in. We love you, Paul. We're nothing without you. I don't know if we were nothing, but we were something. And we're something more with you.
Yeah.
16.
Grant O'Rourke, did you understand Metal Gear Solid 2 while creating it?
I don't understand it to this day.
Right. Yeah, me neither.
The insanity is part of the charm of Metal Gear 2.
I would agree. Kaizan says, Erasmus Brasdal made a Metal Gear Solid 1 intro remake in 2018. Was wondering if y'all had seen it.
Not me.
Not me.
I missed that. I missed that. What would we have seen?
Erasmus Brosdal made a Metal Gear Solid 1 intro remake in 2018. Was wondering if you had seen it.
I don't think I saw it.
No.
I believe I have seen it. I mean, I anytime people do remakes and people know about them, they tend to get sent to me. So I believe I know the one you're talking about, which was amazing. So well done, Erasmus.
Nice. And I'm sure Paul Eiding has seen this, but Doc Smith says, Paul, we love you too. Now, here's one for Josh. Josh,
7 minutes. 7 minutes.
What is your most magical Disney memory in the Hercules memory?
My most magical Disney moment, I would say, I didn't end up singing the song in the movie because I was going through a voice change, and there's that like long note at the end that he has to hold out, and it was too long for me to hold out. If they did the movie now, then it wouldn't have been an issue. They would have just used Pro Tools and J-load it all together, and it would have been great. But back then they didn't have that technology. They actually were recording analog onto the tape, and I originally did sing the song, and so I got to sing the song with a full orchestra that was being conducted while I was singing the song.
Oh, that's so cool.
Incredible. I've never had that experience since. But yeah, I mean, getting to sing a song while you're being backed by a world-class Disney orchestra was pretty incredible.
That's amazing.
Phenomenal.
That's really amazing.
Do you have any recordings of that, Josh?
My mom has a cassette of the version that I did somewhere in the house, so I need to have her try to find it so I can digitize it before it's gone forever.
Make money, because that's a golden ticket, my friend.
Oh, I think if I tried to make money on it, then Disney would be making money off of me. But
Yeah, well, you could be right. You could be right.
Yeah.
Unless it went out surreptitiously under a different name by someone who bootlegged it.
I would just have to leak it. I have to leak it and then just let them try to turn off, to put out all the fires.
You know,
There you
recording
go.
this crime spree is the best
That's
idea
pretty
you guys
amazing.
ever
Right,
had.
exactly.
I mean, that's extraordinary. Do you have
That
any
is amazing.
photos? Any photos from that time?
Yeah, I mean, you could even see, not from that exact time, but if you look at the special features of the DVD, you can see me in them, and I'm a very, very young, very greasy 16-year-old. Little baby me.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Must be. Oh, there you go. No, thank you for that, Maggie Hill. Oh, she has. Well, okay. Maggie's question about signing autographs. Don't know what the rules are, but would it be possible to send an item in? Yes, Maggie. You can send an item in. Usually flat items. If you go to the Streamily site, they'll give you the information for that, and we're happy to sign whatever you can mail in. Sign to me one. Let's see. Okay, we're moving on. Oscar, we've given you more airtime. I could give a shit now at this point. Maggie Hill, you can purchase a send-in. Buy Love 863. You miss outtakes so much on movies. We do too, as well as video games and the like. You guys are my heroes to this very day. Thank you. That is Aaron Rodriguez says that. Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah. Have a candy.
What big are those Streamily studios? They look amazing. It looks like a.
Oh,
It's a pretty big studio.
Yeah.
They have like multiple ISO booths in here, so like somebody could be over there doing a two-person interview.
No kidding.
In a completely sound-controlled room, while there's madness going on here. There's like another studio over there. There's like 4 or 5 studios in here.
That's
that is pretty cool, actually.
Very cool.
It's super cool.
Okay.
Tasia, what are you eating? What's Tasia eating?
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Just a little snacks. They have a lot of decadent things, but I'm not.
Oh, I believe
Not
I had the lemon bar.
Well, I'm getting a lemon bar.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
I'm a
it.
sucker for lemon bar. Anything
I'm a
with
chocolate.
that
I'm
I'm
chocolate.
gonna go have dinner soon, actually.
brownie or the
I'm 3 hours ahead of you.
Oh, so it's dinner time.
What kind of
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Are you gonna? Are you
As
gonna?
soon as this logs off, I'm gonna go.
Disney and UMON. David will be happy to know that I actually met Christopher Daniel Barnes and Disney legend Jodie Benson, who happens to share the same birthday as Quinton Flynn.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, 3 of my favorite people.
How about that?
ordinary.
Doc Smith asks, hey, Quinton, do you remember doing the series Johnny Quest? Why, yes, I do, Doc.
He has no memory of that.
No, it was erased.
It's a blank.
I did that with Chris Zimmerman. In fact, we did it in 95 and then premiered in 96, 30 years to the day after the original Johnny Quest series. Tim Matheson was the original Johnny in that.
Oh.
And he went on to have leads, of course, in Animal House and Fletch, fantastic actor. But
no, he was the
also I
original.
remember being Johnny and saying, Dad, come on, we gotta go find Bandit. Where's Haji?
I was in
I'm
a
sorry,
movie.
Johnny Haji he's now in Silicon Valley. He makes more money than all of us.
Is there a modern Johnny Quest?
Sorry?
They don't have another series. I mean, a revamped series, do they?
In 96, well, we did a reboot in 96. It was Barbera.
That's very
And
cool.
Don Messick. It was the last time he worked before Frank Welker had to replace him as Bandit. And it was wonderful. We had wonderful guests on, like as David mentioned before, Ed Asner, classic character actors like Robert Foxworth, George Kennedy. At the time, there was a young actress who came in who I thought was fantastic and said to the casting director, you should have her back again. I think she has a future, and her name was Lucy Liu.
Wow. Very cool.
I think I should have gotten into casting. Now,
you know how to pick them.
Yeah. special tactician. Do you? Let's see. What? No, we're not going to talk about that gentleman here. He's not here. Why does it sound like I can still hear Debbie's voice?
So far, like, I can't even remember.
Well, I think
But I know that name.
there's medication for that.
Do I audition for something?
No, actually, you're hearing Tasia enjoying herself and laughing.
Sorry.
No. No, it's good. No, they said that someone wrote, "Why do I think I can still hear Debbie's voice?" And I'm telling them, you're mistaking it, Tasia's voice, for Debbie's because you both have a similar laugh.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
It's a great laugh. It's a great laugh. Well, we're almost done. What time is it?
3:30.
It is 3:30. Oh my God.
It's 3:30.
Rob, I think we're gonna wrap it up. It's 3:30.
Yes. So, ladies and oh my gosh, it's 3:30. So,
It's
ladies and
3:30.
gentlemen,
We're ending this. It's so sad. It's so sad to see you all go.
it's so hard.
But I love watching you walk
to
away.
say goodbye from a cardboard box.
David Zengi,
Nice.
I would encourage you to follow Josh Keaton so you can ask him that specific question
There you go.
about Jack and Daxter.
There you go.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go around and we're gonna plug our social media handles before we go goodbye. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the stores are gonna be open still. Go to streamy.com/Metal Gear Solid. So starting off with, look at man, just Quinton. He has this just like poise about him. He's like, yes, I know you're coming for me.
He's got poise.
Yeah, and look at that. Like, there's a man that even just flick the hair is like, yeah. So we'll start with you, Quinton. Tell us.
Extra flip. Just for
Quinton,
you.
tell us what your social media is and where everybody can find you on social media.
Well, I would love for you to please follow me on Instagram, Quinton Flynn 1. On Twitter, it's Quinton Flynn. And I will be doing some TikTok work at some point, but right now there's nothing up, but I am there. That's it. Follow me on Facebook too. I do have a Facebook fan page.
There you go.
We'll be following you everywhere, Quinton.
Just follow me to the ends of the earth. Then pick me up.
Follow you off a cliff.
Yes, you grab me.
Why not? Why not?
Christopher, where can everybody find you on social media?
Oh my goodness. So my Twitter handle is Christoph Ran, at Christoph Ran, CHRISTOPHRAN. And Instagram, it's CBFR59. And so those are good places to follow me. And I don't really have any projects going on except a vegetable garden that is outside, and we have a new dog. So that's been occupying me this month. But more things will come up. I was on Law and Order this spring, which was a lot of fun.
Bing, bing.
Hopefully that'll be
Hello, the original SVU.
It was the original, the reboot of the original I was on, and I played a judge, and it was really a blast. And hopefully they'll rerun it this summer. So that was fun, and hopefully we'll do this kind of thing again, and there'll be more stuff going on. So thank you, Rob. It's great to see all of you. Really, it's been a blast.
It is a joy.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
We should all stand up there.
You can find me on Twitter at David B. Hayter, and on Instagram at _David_Hayter. Seemed to make sense. Please keep an eye out for the second season of the show that I produce and write on Warrior Nun on Netflix.
Yeah, on Netflix. It's awesome.
It's coming this winter at some point, and please look for me in a cameo on the Metal Gear movie, ideally.
Oh yes,
possibly as Oscar Isaac.
There you go.
This is not a confirmation that this is happening. I'm sure the internet will now explode.
They're gonna screenshot this.
I'm just kidding. I know nothing.
Speaking of cameos, you can find me on Cameo. I think you can probably find all of us on Cameo if you want.
Yeah.
If anybody wants a shout out.
On a Cameo, go to Cameo.
Yes, I have a cameo to do today. Thank you for the reminder.
Yes, there you go.
Been putting it off.
Tasia, how do we follow you?
You know what? Simple. Tasia Valenza. There I am. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. Tasia Valenza. I'm on TikTok. Tasia Valenza VO. I'm on, for those older business folk, I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook. I love linking in too. I'm pretty much everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and now TikTok. I've been sharing some stuff on TikTok too. So just always love to connect with the fans.
Nice. Next up, Paul.
Hey, yeah, I'm just my name on the Facebook, Paul Eiting, on Twitter at Paul Eiting, and on Instagram at Paul Eiting. Twitter is for Paul Eiting, the number 4, Paul Eiting, because someone else took Paul Eiting. Yeah, trying to sell it to me.
Looks like 3 other people took Paul Eiting.
Yeah. I also have a short film that's been winning a bunch of accolades. We are now Oscar qualified. It doesn't mean we're going to get,
qualified.
We are Oscar qualified. Amazing. It's a short film called Frank and Emmett. I play Frank, and it's me and my partner of 45 years. I'm telling him that we're going to be breaking up the act. And it's funny, but it's also really poignant. And my partner happens to be a puppet. And I have to know that that's what he is. It's I'm really proud of it. So look for that.
Nice. And Josh,
Yes.
where can they find you? Besides like
Yes.
swinging, through the rooftops and whatnot.
Yes, of course. I am on Instagram and Twitch as Space Padre, and on Twitter, YouTube, Cameo as Josh Keaton. So my socials on that are Josh Keaton, and then I also have a TikTok, and that is the Josh Keaton.
Nice.
Not to be confused with a Josh Keaton.
Right. No, it's the one and only.
The one and only.
There we go.
Oh, there it is. Thank you, Rob Fury.
Rob Fury, how can we follow you?
Well, first, before you even come near me, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to go to Streamily.live to see all the fantastic talent that we have coming onto our platform and to see what different talent and their IPs that we have coming up. And as well, if you want to follow me on social media, go to follow me at Official Rob Fury on all platforms so you can give me any questions that you have for these talent. And on top of that, if you have any ideas or suggestions on who do you want to see on Streamily, send them to me. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is all. Let's give a round of applause to the cast of Metal Gear Solid.
It's been fun.
Great seeing you all.
Good to
So
see you.
we are going off. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you, and we will catch you guys later.
All right.
Can I get a
Witness?
No.
Can I get an amen?
I was gonna be like, can I get a snake? Snake.
You started it. You have to end it.
You started it, so you got a snake.
Snake. Snake. Snake!
Everybody.